Previously in Dragon's Maw. Once the party was back in Gold Rush, they took a bit of a break to restock, rest, and plan their next move. Aurelia, worried about the party's mental health after what they'd all experienced with Nidhogg, used up almost her entire hoard of caps to buy them a session with Sharper, the town's group therapist. Several of the group's interpersonal problems were at least addressed, and some uncomfortable questions were asked, along with some strange hypotheticals. The party left more or less satisfied, though everyone knew that they were far from getting along perfectly, but all were agreed that there was at least progress of some sort. After that, the party made a general plan to travel to the southwest towards Slayer Base, a Steel Ranger outpost, on their way to Skyfall and the next Dragon's territory. They asked Sarge for help and advice, who reluctantly agreed to give them a passcode into the base, at least once everyone in Gold Rush was done celebrating the passing of 2 dragons that had been threatening the town. The party waited until the right moment to head out into the wasteland. And
here we are now.
Yep, here you are now.
We were heading towards the Shiny's rest stop, was it?
Well, were we gonna... I don't think this idea ever came up, but should we have asked if there was any way to get a map of the area around Slayer Base?
You did ask, yeah.
Oh, did we get one?
And once the party is kind of died down, you can find Sarge again, and he says he's got some stuff for you.
Woo! Yay!
Yes, he did. He did kind of draw a map for you guys.
Yay!
Oh, another map for me to turn into a real map.
It's really not that impressive, unfortunately.
That's okay, I'll make it impressive.
Well, even in the content it provides, which is to say not that much, it marks out a certain area of space that Slayer Base kind of occupies, and not much else. Every other landmark that is drawn on the terrains is marked with the term classified.
Does he just kind of write classified like on the back as well, and also on the front? And actually, you kind of have to squint around the huge red letters that say classified in order to see anything.
No, it's just another sketch, you know.
So that doesn't cover as much an area as what we have in our initial map.
No. It's a very small spot.
It's like, what, 1 square, 4 squares worth area?
Well, I don't know, but
well, I guess I'm using Lapis's map for reference.
Yeah, that whole grid thing.
Like one.
I haven't measured this.
It is some amount of space.
So wait, are we going to the southeast or the southwest?
The southwest.
Southwest.
Okay. Okay.
I like that there's just classified. At least we know where it's at, so we'll just go to it, find out what it really is, and update the map.
We're gonna go declassify it.
Alright,
yeah. And do we also, he's given us the passphrase written down, yes?
Yes, on a separate sheet of paper, he gives you passphrase. It is... Here, I'll type it in the chat.
Unless anyone objects, Flotsam is taking charge of this piece of paper.
We are swords forged in the heat of Celestia's sun.
Javalt memorizes
Damn it, logic.
Javalt memorizes the password and then eats the paper.
Wait.
No, Flotsam said she was already taking charge of it.
No, Flotsam already said that she was taking charge of it and stuff. She has it. You're not allowed to.
Javalt memorizes the password and suggests eating the paper.
No.
No.
That is not good for you.
That sounds like a terrible idea. What if we forget it?
I understand your thought process, but still no.
Just out of curiosity, was it just Luna that Zebras had a problem with, or was it alicorns in general?
It was Luna, specifically. She was, touched by the
Yeah,
stars.
we actually didn't have much of an issue with Celestia. It was, Luna who was kind of the issue. Because she's an evil, tyrannical bitch.
That's a crude way to say it.
You forgot the was.
Flotsam is disapproving.
Was, you mean still is.
He's dead!
Why is
That's what
group...
she wants you to think.
This group is incredibly racist, or is it just Zenkarn?
It's just zebras. I don't even get it.
I'm
not racist, just all zebras are.
I'm not racist. I hate all of you equally.
Except other zebras.
So
Sure, let's go with that.
That's not racist, that's xenophobic.
I'm not racist. I just think people that are similar to me are better than people who aren't.
Exactly.
So while we're all arguing over the technicalities of this,
Not really. You're just kind of having an argument about Zenkarn's attitudes towards other species.
And I even started that out of character too.
Yeah. The thing about
I
this
regret nothing.
Alright, and Sarge also explains, he tries to cut in and explain that this passphrase basically identifies you as potential wasteland assets, which means when you say it, you're going to have to basically surrender most of your equipment, and, it'll get you in the base, but, there'll be kind of a trial period.
Flotsam's face looks like this.
D:.
For anyone who can't see the chat and is just listening, it's
Capital D:.
Yeah, it's a very, very sad face.
Yvonne turns to Flotsam and says, "Why are you tilting? Why are you tilting your head sideways?"
I do that when I get dismayed.
It's kind of an odd.
He wrote into a legitimate face.
That's
Anyway.
kind of an odd way to react to things.
Sarge
Not sure
just
that's
kind of
quite-
takes it in stride and says, "You wanted to get inside the base. That's how you get into the base." And I'm sure, it won't take long for y'all to impress the the Steel Rangers there once you prove to them that you were in fact the group that took down 2 of the undead dragons. I mean, come on.
Okay, but they won't take Craggy, right? Because I don't think he'd like that.
Well, I mean, if it's just a baby crocodile, then nah, I don't think they will.
Oh, Aurelia,
It's not like
I
it's
would recommend you keep the laser weapons stashed. It depends on how big their zealotry is, but some Steel Rangers are known to confiscate such technology.
Depends on if it's a unique laser rifle or not. I mean, they might be fine with, the Dragoness. Not sure how they'll react. You might want to take care on that front.
Anything else we should know about them? While we're here?
How would they react to the electrocade?
They want to confiscate that. If you can be approved as wasteland assets for the Steel Rangers, then they will give you your equipment back. But for, that trial period.
Okay, Volt is going to plan to pretend that the electrocade's chest piece is locked into his body.
There's one way of doing it.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And that the rest of the electrocade can't be taken off because of that.
That might not stop them from trying.
They're so nice, these Steel Rangers. I'm saying that out of character. In character, Flotsam idolizes them.
Just doesn't realize that they tend to, steal
Are they
technology.
going to try to
from
take
folks
his goggles too?
Goggles are broken.
Maybe
Probably.
it might
Wait,
be
what?
worth worrying about that more when we get closer to actually getting there.
Javalt wears goggles. Has everyone forgotten this?
Well, yeah, but it's just goggles.
No, they're goggles with...
Yeah, but unless it's really overt that they're like specialized technology, the Steel Rangers aren't going to give a shit.
Well, they give him the utility talent for visual.
Yeah, but like, is it really, really obvious that they're doing that? Or do they just look normal, like normal goggles?
They'll
have,
probably
like,
try and
the
confiscate him,
enhancement?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, yeah, I guess I'll wish you the best of luck then.
Alright then.
Thanks for all your help, Sarge.
No, thank you for all your help. I mean,
You're welcome.
You basically saved the town. I mean,
Yeah, we're heroes.
I don't put much stock in much faith in the phrase "wasteland heroes," but hey, when the shoe fits.
Flotsam's face now looks like this.
Spud,
Good
don't
on
you mean
me.
when the horseshoe fits? I mean, come on, keep up with the horse puns.
I think we've started with enough puns already.
Hey, do we?
I think the pun level is fairly stable.
Yes.
Hey, side note: do we still
Ha!
have?
Ha! I see what you did there.
So do we still have some of that powder that we used to help clear the ground? Like,
No.
No, you gave
We
the
gave
rest
it all
to
to-
Scarlet
okay,
Troll.
it was all given away.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And powder
'Cause
never
we're nice
got to
people.
use
Why
some
did
on
we
his
think
eye.
that was a good idea?
Yeah,
Because the more powder
So-
we gave them, the better the chances would be of growing more food, and they needed
well,
as
if we
much as
hadn't
they
given
could
it all
get.
away, we could have had Zenkarn try and analyze some of it and at least get a version that could clean more of the ground. But that's in the past. So anyway,
Meh. We'll be fine.
Anyway, onwards. So that we don't just stand around talking to Sarge about random shit for like 8 hours.
Bye, Sarge. So is this yes. So we're heading out.
Mm-hmm.
so should we try taking a look at this Dine and Dash and Forever Sleep place on our way south?
Sorry, what?
I'm looking at the map. If we're going to be heading down the road, should we stop by and see what these Dine and Dash and Forever Sleep places are?
Heck yeah. Wait, actually, are we stopping off at the clinic?
Clinic?
I need to find this map again.
Okay, hang on. What?
Was
Wait, we're going. Okay.
I can
Where's-
repost it.
No, I haven't. I just don't know what it's saying as.
Oh, where's that?
Just check. We're doing that map, right?
Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
You know,
we might
Ray
want to
called
stop by
this-
the Forever Sleep Clinic on our way.
Ooh, if we're doing that, I want to pick up that book about Fluttershy if I've got one. I think I do. I
Alright.
need to change my books out anyway.
We're
Oh,
basically
the
just
Forever
following the road
Clinic.
south.
Okay, that doesn't sound ominous at all.
No, it's fine.
Okay, there's the version of the map that I updated. Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Before we leave then, I'll drop my magic, my Pinkie Pie, and my Twilight book off and grab one about Fluttershy if Blue Moon has one.
But yeah, I get that the Forever Sleep Clinic sounds ominous, but the way I see it, either we discover it's something good, or if it's actually bad, we pay a visit and we, take
Solve
care
the
of
problem.
it, and we take care of that problem. Kind of win-win, really. Either
Yeah.
we discover something good, or we get to make something bad not happen anymore.
I swear, if it turns out to be some sort of, like, a sane asylum or something.
No,
Actually,
No,
that's
no,
kind of fitting.
that's the Helping Hoof Clinic. So yeah, hit the Dine and Dash, then go to the Forever Sleep Clinic, and then go to wherever the hell else we need to go.
The Shiny's
All
rest
right.
stop?
Yes,
Or do we want
that.
to check all these other unmarked
No,
locations?
No,
Yeah,
we should.
Dine
We should
and
check
Dash,
all of them.
Sleep Clinic, and then
We can,
Shiny
visit,
Rest.
we can visit the 3 unmarked spots later, like on our way back.
Let's hit the road, you guys.
Yep, let's go.
I doubt
That's
we'll
why
be back here anytime soon. We're heading very far away.
You're
Yes,
heading far
but
away.
it's kind of our home base. We are inevitably going to be coming back to Gold Rush.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even wiped out the Raider base yet.
Exactly.
Do you want to just
Although
do that
it's-
before we leave, or?
Yeah, we should just do
No,
that.
no, no. I'm not
Get
actually
the dice roll,
suggesting
you
that we do
guys.
this. I'm saying that it's... Never mind. We don't
Let's
do...
just, let's just go before this
Okay,
turns
so
into
we
something
go.
we don't want it to turn
No,
into.
we need to finish all the quests in this area before we move on.
I mean,
Don't
I
think
agree
that's
with
still up
Lapis, but
there,
I
you
don't.
guys.
While you're all talking about where to go, Aurelia comes running up from the town gate to you, kind of with a panicked look on her face.
Oh, shit.
Oh, joy.
Aurelia, what's wrong?
There are some cultists here, and they're kind of doing their prostrating thing before me thing.
God.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Have you told them if you don't like it? Have you tried telling them not to?
That didn't really work the last 5 times, though. So I'm not.
Okay, so
They
well,
they,
we'll
they
just
like
move
want
on.
to they like want to give me like treasure and stuff in exchange for advice, and I don't know what to say.
Oh,
Come on,
Well,
let's
tell
go
give
talk
them
to them.
the
Tell them
best
whatever.
advice they'll ever hear. Just tell
Here,
them.
how
the
about
fuck
we
off.
let's going on?
I'm with
Okay,
Powder
so
Keg.
she said that they're at the front gate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tempered Steel's gonna try and get things moving by heading in that direction.
Okay.
All right. I
You
guess
head in that direction.
I guess I follow.
Yeah.
Aurelia
Aurelia?
takes you to. Oh yes, Blossom.
I was just saying you coming, and she is, so it's good.
Okay. Aurelia
So
leads you
everyone's
to
going. Yep.
outside the front gate where these two robed cultists, they don't seem to be like any high ranked or anything. They're just standard cultist members.
Are they?
They're still kind of bowed on the ground where Aurelia left them.
Oh dear.
Flotsam is going to raise up her arms and say, "Worshippers of the goddess Aurelia, you may arise."
And they rise, but keep their heads bowed respectfully.
Flotsam just
Flotsam?
beams at Aurelia as if to say, "That's how you do it."
Okay, I'm going to roll
Watson, please
perception
don't
to
let-
see if they're wearing engagement rings.
Flotsam, please
Why
don't let
are you
Flotsam
shipping
get ahead.
everything, Weaver?
I am
Aww.
far less surprised by that decision than I really should be.
Alright,
No,
let me just...
It's becoming
a
common
pattern is emerging, and the pattern spells out shipper.
Or possibly he has a tragic backstory that involves
No, shipper.
or something.
Trust me, I know the tragic backstory, and
Okay, so I've rolled a 15
Yeah.
to spot.
no, you don't find an engagement ring. Duh.
I just thought, she's a religious figure, apparently.
Yeah, that doesn't mean waifu.
No, it means they want her to marry them
Wait,
in
what?
the ceremony.
What?
You-
Oh, I see.
I am
right.
so lost.
No,
That doesn't
as
make any
acting as an
sense.
official.
It
Right,
really
okay.
doesn't.
But anyway,
Anyway, so what's your problem?
Who are you asking that?
I'm asking the cultists. What's your problem here?
Our problem, sir, Paragon, sir. We
Well, I mean, you came for advice and stuff, so what do you need?
no, we just wanted to make the pilgrimage to see the goddess
Oh.
Oh,
where did you pilgrim from?
and pay tribute
Oh.
from the Red Scale Cathedral to the east.
Oh, wow, you came all
Ooh.
that way.
That was the place they told us to go if we wanted to join the cult, right, Firelight?
Yeah, I think so. They also said the other places as well, but that was the main
How'd
one.
you hear about Aurelia so soon?
Oh, word has spread it as soon as she was first sighted.
There's also a thing called...
Flotsam kind of stage whispers to Aurelia, "I think you're famous."
Well, gee, that
Aurelia
might
just
be a
kind of
thing.
gives you a flat look, says, "Really? You think so?"
First living dragon in years, and she's famous. Wonder why.
I
she
know.
has mastered the art of sarcasm.
She was born a teenager. Of course she has.
They grow up so quick. I'm so proud. Sarcasm.
I'm so proud of my daughter who was born a teenager and is also a dragon and not my daughter.
Well, dude, sarcasm. It runs in the family.
You see that these pilgrims, they've brought a couple of small bags of caps and some other kind of bits and baubles that, not worth a whole lot, but still just kind of a significant tribute. And they've kind of laid them at Aurelia's feet. And she's just looking down at it and just looking at you guys going, what? What do I do?
Well,
Tell them some advice. I don't know.
That's what I was asking you for.
Oh.
You guys, and
Just
Flotsam addresses
lie.
the cultist. Addressing the cultist, Flotsam says, "So these are presents for Aurelia?
They nod and say, yes, of course.
Does she need to do anything else?"
We do not wish to impose, but we would be ever so grateful in exchange for this tribute for just any words of advice for us mortals living in the wasteland.
Well, I'll kind of lean over to Aurelia and stuff. Do we we don't really need this stuff, right? And you don't really want it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I spent all my caps, and I could use, a little bit of a boost. I don't know.
Okay, tempered steel is going to whisper into Aurelia's ears. Here's some advice you could try giving them. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
That sounds really hokey.
Sounds like they're
It
gonna,
is really hokey.
It sounds like they're just gonna try and convert more people to their dragon cult.
Okay.
Tell them they haven't reached the recommended sum and they need to bring you more stuff.
No.
That would be
It's not a lie. And you get more stuff.
That sounds dishonest.
It's not dishonest.
No.
This is coming from the
it's
element
actually-
of honesty.
It's actually quite
Greedy.
explicitly honest.
Yeah.
Mm.
You guys have no faith in me.
It's manipulative.
It's bold-facedly greedy.
Yeah.
I don't
It
see
is
the
very
problem.
greedy.
Aren't dragons supposed to be greedy? Wouldn't they expect some greed out of you?
Javon sort of sighs.
I thought we
and
were
says,
trying to raise her to be a better dragon.
Dragons
Yeah.
are supposed to be
Why?
prideful, not greedy. There is a
Okay.
difference.
Now you see why I don't know what to do.
Okay. I'll
Just
I'll
tell
lean
them
over
whatever
to
comes
Aurelia
on
again.
top of your head first, and then they'll
Use
go
a
away.
metaphor with fire.
Burn everything. No, wait, no.
Okay. Here,
Zombies are good. No.
Tell them,
Well, they are.
like something like, fire will purify all evils, or some
Nah.
metaphorical
Okay, no,
nonsense.
Oh,
like
wait,
that.
no, because that
no,
might
burn
lead
them.
to them setting
Have to burn
people
down.
on fire.
At this point, I'm imagining you guys all just kind of in a big ol' huddle, speaking in hushed
Javon
whispers.
sort of walks up to the cultist and says,
Oh God.
"We're having translation issues. Please hold."
Okay.
That wasn't nearly as bad as I was worried it would
No,
be.
See,
I
you've
was
gotten
really
us to the
terrified for a
point that
second.
we're afraid of every single thing you're going to say.
Yep.
Okay. Just tell
Well,
them.
just-
Tell them.
Is there any
Wait.
Aurelia, is there anything useful you have learned since you became part of this group?
Like what? Like a lesson or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
are there any lessons
Dear
you have
Princess
learned from this
Celestia.
group?
No, it's Goddess Aurelia.
Dear Goddess Aurelia, today I learned that when you burn people on fire, it kills them. Who would have thought?
I learned that a long time ago. I mean, what?
That kills people!
Was that in character?
I don't know.
I stabbed
Maybe a
him
little.
37 times in the chest.
Maybe a little bit in character.
Flotsam is just reciting advice she's heard. Don't do bad things, only do good things. Don't put jam on a magnet. Don't put a sock on a toaster. Don't put your granny in a bag.
Tell them
That was
I
an
really
idea,
want to
so
hear the
I'm
story
sorry.
behind that last one.
Okay, that last one is a little weird.
So
little
can I
dog.
say that Javalt is having a conversation with the cultists while everyone else, just a casual conversation.
Well, okay, Aurelia,
I'm
just
trying-
give them something that you've learned here. And if you
Oh.
really want the stuff, go ahead and accept it.
I don't know, tell him something like true friendship conquers all dangers or something like that.
I like Firelight's idea.
Wait,
Just
did they
something-
actually ask you for anything specific or just general advice?
General
General
advice.
Okay.
all
just take-
right. Everybody,
okay.
shut up. Okay.
Tell him
She-
to kill raiders or something.
Awkwardly turns to the cultists and says, "You know what we just did, yesterday here? We helped, save this town, and, made sure that the ponies in here were safe and weren't gonna die. You should, try doing that, in other places, helping other ponies, so that ponies are better off or something."
You can tell she's a teen by how many times she used the word like in the same sentence.
And I think if you, follow that sort of good example, then you'll be fine. Also, I'll take the caps, but the rest of the stuff you can keep.
No.
It's not that she doesn't like them. It's that she
Disappoint
is
dragon.
I would just probably end up pawning it for caps anyway.
You're not meant to tell them that.
Actually, this.
But
Well,
I
hey,
thought
she's
I needed to
being
be
very
honest.
It
And-
means she's learning to not be as greedy as the dragons she's descended from.
Yeah, good job.
Blossom is just grinning away, and then she just rushes over and goes, Aurelia, I'm so proud of you. Hug.
The cultists bow, hand over the caps, take back the rest of their sort of assorted treasures, and head back out into the wasteland.
Good job.
Oh,
There,
that was
problem solved.
Tough being a goddess, huh?
Yeah, apparently, this pilgrimage thing is gonna keep on being a thing. We might be
Oh.
seeing more of those later, I don't know.
It's probably going to get harder and harder for them to find
Javalt,
ghosts traveling around.
Javalt is going to rush back to the tent and try to find a blank journal.
Oh boy.
Actually, it's pretty hard to find a blank book. The library is mostly filled with, already filled books.
Hey, Javalt,
I
I picked up
headed-
some scrap paper at that Happy Trails campground if Javalt wants any of that.
Yeah, you do have some spare paper and whatnot.
Okay, so Javalt is going to try to, he's going to use Fabricate to turn the spare paper into a journal for, Aurelia and says, here, you can write down experiences and bits of wisdom in this as we go along, so you can recite them to your followers later.
She kind of narrows her eyes and says, how high is the probability that all of you are going to try peeking in my journal?
I
I
don't
didn't
really
even
care.
think of that.
Care less.
I thought she was going to complain that it sounded like homework.
Javalt says, I would never do such a thing unless you published it.
Aurelia, like, peeking in a teenage girl's diary, like, even I know you're not supposed to do that.
I couldn't care less what you're writing in your diary.
I'll think about it, and she snatches the diary and just puts it in her backpack.
It's best if you call it a journal.
I'll call whatever I like.
You're not the boss of me.
God, we're dealing with 5-year-olds. Fantastic.
So,
And
Dine and Dash?
she just puts on a grumpy face for for a while.
She decides to act like a teenager again.
So we're, leaving now, I guess?
Yeah, we're going to the Dine and Dash, right?
Alright. On your way out of the town, actually someone calls out to you from back in Gold Rush, and it's Trip. The other armored pony that you often see Sarge arguing with.
The Applejack's Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his armor he's like,
Probably wants to warn us about seeing the Steel Rangers.
Well, hey, Trip, what's up?
hey, you're headed off to Slayer Base, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you know about the schism between the Steel Rangers and Applejack's Rangers?
Not a hell
Clank
of a lot.
told me a little bit about it.
Okay, I'm going to roll history.
Okay.
Let's see, what's my history again? Alright. Let me see what I get. A 15 for history.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a roll. Might as well make a.
Are we all rolling history then?
Yeah, sure, why not, if we're
Yeah.
allowed to.
Well, dang, I rolled a natural 20.
We
Alright.
have an expert.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
I rolled 16.
15s and 16s everywhere. Alright. Tempered Steel with his natural 20 knows quite a bit about the schism. It's a fairly recent thing, but Applejack's Rangers are almost equally in as much force nowadays as Steel Rangers, where the Steel Rangers want to basically hoard technology and hide underground and preserve it for themselves. Applejack's Rangers believe in the Ministry Mayor's original purpose for the organization, which was to basically protect Equestria and its citizens. basically use their technology for good.
I like the sound of the Applejack Rangers better.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
That's generally the idea.
No, I like the Steel Rangers idea. No.
I think their dickery is totally justified, and
Well, I mean, in a way, it is. Yeah, we're not getting into that discussion.
Yeah. Well, yeah, different. It's a different philosophy, but Tempered Steel, additionally, because of his natural 20, knows about basically the pony that started the movement. Paladin Steel Hooves, who was who was actually part of Little Pip's group, and who was unfortunately killed. He was killed by a hellhound.
mm-hmm.
So you also have that additional information. So yeah, spoilers.
How did this Minotaur get all this information anyway?
That's a good question. I'll let you decide how you got all that information. But Trip is actually impressed with that and says, "Okay, so you know about all that then. So how do I say this? Look, right now the Steel Rangers and Applejack's Rangers here in the mall are kind of."
Sorry.
You're talking to Trip right now, Codeman. The Applejack's
okay.
Ranger in Gold Rush. And he says, I just, it might get a little weird in Slayer Base, because, there's some Steel Rangers and Applejack's Rangers kind of equally there, and also some pretending to be others. That it's this big old spy game.
Oh, yay, fun.
So, I just want to, because, you helped out with the town so much, I just want to give you something. If you find yourself in a situation where you need to, I don't know, identify that you're friendly to the Applejack's Rangers, there's a little code that we have.
More
I will
code.
add it to my other code.
It's a numerical code. It's 18-9-16-1-19.
Flotsam is writing that down on the same piece of paper as the other code.
How do you remember that?
I'm writing it down.
No, I mean, like,
Oh, you're asking him.
do you just use some sort of mnemonic or something?
It's corresponds to letters. I'll just say that.
Oh.
So, yeah, just, if it might not come up, but if you need it, there it is. And yeah, that's, I don't know. That's about it. Oh, and don't tell Sarge that I gave you this, because, well, him and I aren't on great terms, that is, as it is, and yeah. And Trip just nods and turns back towards Gold Rush.
All right.
Thank you.
Well then.
All right. And you're able to head out, head south.
Alrighty then. So is there
you-
anybody else we need to talk to?
Oh.
No? Okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I did briefly go and see Short Circuit.
Yes.
Sapphire, Rapus.
We're just trying to figure out what the code is now.
Yep. Dally's right.
Sapphire?
No.
Repass.
Right pass.
Ripus. Right pass.
Oh!
Stand.
Oh! I get it!
I don't explain.
Rest in peace, Apple Snack.
I get it!
Oh,
It was
right.
Steelhoof's actual name.
But we don't actually know that.
Right, yeah. Okay, no, I'm with you now.
Unless if Space Jawa got a lot of information.
No, you don't quite know that specifically, but
Because I don't think many people actually know.
but out of character, yes, you know that the code means RIPAS.
Beaver.
Rest in peace, Apple
Sorry.
Snack.
Chords. Yeah.
But yeah, Flotsam. You can go to. You can find Short Circuit in the town real quick. And
Hey, Circuit, just letting you know that we're heading out now. Anything you want us to look out for?
Oh, already? I don't know.
Well, we got a letter to deliver.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Raiders, cultists, weird.
Oh no, I
abominations.
mean anything you want us to bring back.
Oh. I thought you just wanted to know what to watch out for.
Oh, we know to look out for raiders and slavers and all that good stuff.
I don't know.
And by good stuff, I mean bad stuff.
I don't know. I've always wanted to visit Skyfall. If you bring back a souvenir, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll see if I can do that. Okay, well, good luck with your power stuff while we're gone.
Thanks, and good luck with the rest of your prospecting.
Thanks. Between you and me, I think we might need it.
You're doing great so far.
Yeah, but I think we're still relying on a lot of
away
luck.
from. Anyway, see ya. And she heads back to the group.
Master Weaver, what's this about goggles and cameras?
I think he's wondering if he
Stop
can
shipping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, still shipping.
Watson is allowed to have a friend her own age, damn it.
Seriously.
I'm sorry.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna start smacking you upside the head for that.
Joel's kind of been in a grandfatherly mood since Aurelia hatched.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Eventually. Ah, man, I tried to hint at it during the therapy session too, but whatever. Okay.
Hint at what?
Nothing.
Something about grandfatherliness.
The whole thing, yes, I know.
Alright.
I know at least 2 party members have had a young girl type figure in their lives.
And we know which two.
Yeah.
This Flotsam, who is a young, whatever.
Yeah, the whole substitute thing, that won't give her issues at all.
Heh.
Not a substitute.
Yeah, but she's gonna start thinking that. Anyway, sorry. Stop being meta. Start heading out of town.
Alright, so you start following the winding road down south towards the dormant volcano in the center of the Maw.
Oh, yeah, and then we take a side trip to Dine and Dash when we get that direction, right?
Yep.
Alrighty then.
So you travel down south without too much instant, and on your left you can see a bunch of looks like Brahmin and some traders gathered at this little series of shacks that's labeled as the Dine and Dash trading post. And yeah, do you want to head towards it?
Guys, they're trading stuff. Let's go check it out.
Well,
Sure.
we have caps
Looks
right now.
Looks like it's worth a visit.
Oh yeah, we do have caps.
But
We actually have money.
We might as well stop in. Might have something useful for us.
We have significant amounts of money.
Yeah, healing supplies. That's pretty much what I'm gonna buy.
Oh, come on, have a little more imagination. We might be able to find something useful, like
drugs. I mean,
Like-
Whoa! Medicine
that sounds
is
like a
useful.
bad idea.
We could find... we might find some derelict technology from the old days, which could possibly justify Gerald's humming some motherfucking out.
Alright. So once you're done, dancing in the chat, you can head up to the trading post. There are some security guards that kind of check you out as you approach to make sure you're not trying to raid it or anything. But they eventually let you through. You pass by some traveling merchants with their Brahmin caravans. And eventually you get up to one of the shacks, which looks kind of set up like a bar, with a couple ponies sitting there just having some food. And,
oh no, it's a bar.
Oh,
and
God.
the pony behind the bar is just this really, really bored-looking mare with, her head on her hoof, and just kind of giving you a flat stare as you approach, and she just says, "Hi, welcome to the Dine and Dash."
You both sound and look very enthused.
Thank you.
Do what?
Do you want to buy anything?
What have
Maybe?
you got?
I got, well, food and booze right now.
Oh.
Do you happen to have any Sparka-Cola Rad?
Let me check. She, dips down under. And then she gets up and says, "Yeah, I got a couple. You want them?"
How much? Flotsam is rummaging through her coin.
70 caps each.
Okay.
That'll be 140 caps. Thank you for your business.
Do you get a lot of business like this?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I almost cut out there.
Do you just have a thing against being emotional? At all?
I don't have a thing against it. I don't really have a thing for it either.
Oh! Where are my manners? I'm Flotsam. These are the Dragon Bowlers Incorporated. What's your name?
My name's Blinky.
Oh!
I know.
Please tell me that's a Pinkie Pie reference.
It totally is.
Yeah,
You have a menu.
she's a mare with kind of a sort of a flat, combed hairstyle.
Earth Pony.
Yes.
Is she a shade of gray?
No, she's actually kind of a sort of a pale blue, but her mane is kind of gray.
Is there like a menu sitting up somewhere, or?
Yeah, there's a kind of a hastily scrawled together menu with list of prices with in parentheses, susceptible to haggling, and with another note, nailed to it saying, "or whatever I feel like."
I like her.
So, you got any other of those special flavors of Sparkle Cola?
Which ones?
Well, I don't know. I've seen various through the wasteland, be it Victory, Quartz.
No, those are very expensive. I don't really try and buy them. Most of the ponies around here just want, cider, vodka, beer.
Vodka.
Tempered Steel is going to look towards Powder Keg and say, "It might be a good idea to avoid alcohol for the time being."
I drink what I want when I want.
Flotsam just kind of goes, aww.
Well, I'm just saying, last time we were in a bar and someone got drunk, we kind of got run out of town, more or less.
True.
I wouldn't try that here. I got guards they will shoot on sight if they see you making trouble.
Wow. Wait, shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Or metaphor?
Yeah, right. Stupid gunsmith's curse. Yeah, they'll just beat you to within an inch of your life instead.
Oh, well.
So is it like possible to get a list of what the items are on the menu?
Food.
Or is there nothing special?
There's nothing particularly special now. Well, she says,
You
if
have-
you're looking for, actually useful things, other than food, I get a lot of traveling merchants. They might have some stuff.
Yeah, I'm not quite familiar with all the Fallout Equestria lore. Is there any way for a character to have survived this long besides being a golem?
No.
No. Oh, cybernetics. But you have to be part of, special programs for that, and normal wastelanders wouldn't have it.
Wait, my lifespan been in question?
Just making sure.
He's trying to determine if she's actually one of the Pie Sisters or just a descendant, which, in this case, descendant.
Descendant.
Oh, okay.
Not a Pie Sister, just a reference to one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Besides, I'm pretty sure Pinkie Pie didn't have any blue sisters.
No, she did. She did have a bluish sister.
Yeah, she did.
Bluish
Oh,
red.
I'm really sorry I asked you guys.
It was
Well,
kind of obvious. Someone was going to ask it.
So what are the other merchants in the area?
They are generic traveling merchants.
Is the stuff they're carrying pretty much what we have listed in the consolidation document, or?
Yes, actually.
Powder Keg is going to look for one that's selling more Radaway.
Say what? Sorry.
He's going to look for one that's selling Radaway.
Yes, you can find a traveling merchant selling some Radaway for about 130 caps each.
Way overpriced.
Yep. You can try and do a persuasion check to get him to lower his price.
Powder Keg with persuasion.
Yes.
Time to engage tact.
Tact.
So,
engage.
y'all some kind of thief or something? 'Cause these prices, they're stealing. You are trying to steal from me, aren't you? I demand you lower this to at least 100 caps. It's a 10.
Says, I'll go down to 110 for you, sir.
Wow, this guy's nice.
I'm sorry. I said 100 caps.
And I said 110.
I love this haggling simulator.
Well, alright then. I guess I'll just go buy from someone else.
105. And that's my final offer.
I said 100, I meant 100. Anyone else right away?
At the sight of a potential business opportunity, one of the other merchants, Samir, enthusiastically waves you over.
Alright, Powder goes over to her.
And as you're walking away, the first merchant goes, okay, 100. And then the merchant, Mayor, goes, 90!
Ooh, nice.
And
Looks like you already lost your chance. Powder goes over to the merchant mayor.
Aw, snap.
the stallion just fumes and, stomps his hooves. And the mayor says, 90 caps.
Tempered Steel is going to go over to the one that Powder Keg just left, and he's gonna ask, "Can you do better than that?"
No.
Aww.
Alright. So, Powder Keg is gonna buy 3 Radaway from her.
Alright. That's
Now
270.
Now
Gonna
that's
take 270 caps. He hands that over.
Alright.
that's
You
for
get 3
Radsafe.
Radaway.
That's for Radsafe and Radaway.
No, just Radaway.
Okay.
Oh.
So there are no merchants that are carrying any unique items.
No, nothing new here.
Right.
So just everything in the consolidation dock.
Yep.
Flotsam would like to go over to the losing merchant, kind of pat him on the wither and go, "It's okay, champ, you'll get it next
he
time."
just kind of shoos you away.
Aww.
Okay, if that is,
No wonder he doesn't get much customer service. I mean, customers with that customer service.
Okay, if there are no merchants here whatsoever that are selling any unique items, Tempered Steel will buy a single Radaway.
Alright, that'll be 90 caps.
Powder Keg's got us good on Radaway. I have 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I will ask around and see if anyone's selling any party time, any Mintols.
Oh god.
Preferably party time.
You're
Your
really
vote is-
trying to get addicted to those, aren't you?
I'm not. I can guarantee you, I'm gonna if I don't have them, I'm gonna need them. I can freaking guarantee you.
You're already addicted, aren't you?
No,
I don't
actually,
need them. I can quit any time I want.
the only ones I've taken are Mintols, and I didn't get addicted to them.
You
Congratulations.
were addicted before you met Flotsam, weren't you?
Not even in the slightest.
You find a merchant who actually has kind of a significant stock of party time Mintols.
But you can't have them. They're all mine.
Murder him and take his stuff. I mean, how much?
Well, for a product like this, I couldn't go any less than 200 caps.
You're joking, aren't you?
Have you taken one of these?
Have you?
Yes.
Well, then you should know.
They are worth
like
every
I do,
cap.
They're not worth 200 caps.
Oh, they are absolutely worth 200 caps.
Oh, they're not worth 200 caps.
I will-
Hey, Cuteless. Use your potty time mentals to boost your support and to convince him to lower his price.
I am way too tempted to do that now. That's a bad thing.
He'll see you do it, and then he'll take some, and then you'll be on the same level again.
And then they'll both be addicted, and we'll absolutely have to haggle to get him to survive.
He's already addicted, so it's fine. Alright.
You can kind of tell that he's a little bit addled.
Evidently. How much were they selling them for in Gold Rush?
100.
Probably around 200.
Wasn't 200. I can guarantee you I spent less than 200 on them.
They were sold for 100 caps in Gold Rush.
Yeah, or Flame Tongue, whichever one I bought them in. Alright, fair enough. I will buy them off you for, say, 120, considering your stock isn't, let's face it, that great.
170.
I was trying to be nice, but 130.
Do you even want these mentals?
Do you want caps? 130.
I don't have to take your caps.
Javolt walks up
Oh,
and says,
you
how
will.
much for the table? Not the mentals, the table. I want to buy the table.
What table?
The table. This table. He points at the table.
What? He's a traveling merchant. He has a Brahmin.
Oh, so we're not inside anymore?
He's
No.
seeing illusionary. He's seeing illusionary cables.
You're not talking to Blink. You're talking to one of the traveling merchants.
I am totally confused. Where's this
As-
happening?
As per usual.
This is outside the shacks of the Dine and Dash. This is kind of just in this sort of gathering area.
Okay. Okay, Javolt is talking to one of the customers then, and trying to buy the table.
And they just look at you very confused, like, what table?
You guys, he's seeing table again.
Again? I thought that was a new thing.
You know
So-
what? You know what? I'll do 2 for 200.
Wait a minute.
That's equal to 1 for 100.
Oh. Well, I mean, you're gonna sell them to me for 100 anyway, so what's the difference? Roll persuasion?
Ooh.
I don't expect it to succeed, I just think it'd be funny.
Roll persuasion.
I feel like Firelight should help, but I really don't want to help him get drugs.
Yeah.
Well, that is why Tempered Steel is making no attempt to help him right now.
This looks like a job
And
for
Nat
wait.
1!
Yes!
It was either gonna be a
250.
nat 20 or a nat 1, and I was kinda hoping for the nat 1 for the funnier outcome.
Well,
And he says,
Oh,
"You're right.
yeah.
I was gonna
I'm not gonna
sell you
anymore.
2 for 200 each." You are correct.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm okay with that. I think I'm good with the stock I've got. I might see, what else is around. With a nod, wander off.
Why am I hearing birds?
Yeah, I can hear that too.
That'll be from my end.
You and your Australia.
Oh, I'm sorry for actually having animals in my country.
I know, right?
our animals in my country, we just shoot them all.
Yeah, you've
Well,
got
okay then.
country, but they're all trying to kill you all the time with deadliness.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, if we can get past the animal stereotypes.
Anyway. Firelight's gonna look for medicine.
All right.
Whether it's healing bandages, healing potions, whatever.
Yeah. The mayor from before has some healing potions for sale.
Sorry, what was that?
The mayor from before, the one who won Powder's little haggle war, she has some healing potions.
Okay. I'll go find her and stuff.
Alright, and she says I'll give them for you for 100 each.
Oh, well, okay. Sounds good. Well, damn. No, I should try haggling. But, do I really want to bother with that?
Well, I would, she says I would sell them higher, but I get the feeling you're getting kind of sick of haggling. So that's my post-haggle price.
Okay, yes, actually. Simplicity.
I like her.
I can deal with this.
Can we keep her?
Alright, I'll buy, 3.
3? Yep.
No,
All
but
right,
I am inclined
300.
to try and pull Blinky along with us somehow. Simply because I
OTP,
adopt
OTP.
Every NPC.
Just watch. Blinky is Powder's soulmate. They will fall in love, and then there will be much kissing.
Oh god, no.
Okay, wait. We were just complaining about one shipper and stuff. You don't have to play along as well.
No,
Well, I
we have
guess
to give Master Weaver things
there
to
needs
ship.
to be a romantic interest at some point in this campaign.
Powder needs a romantic interest at some point because it's the most hilarious for him to have one.
And it will give Mr. E someone he can kill off for dramatics.
Oh no, let's not. God no, not women in refrigerators again.
Yes.
Oh god! What the hell?
What?
What? What?
What do you mean?
Women in
People-
refrigerators. Yeah, it's a trope. It's, it's named after, sorry, slight tangent, but it's named after one of the Green Lanterns. I think it was Hal Jordan, who came
it
home
was
and found
Kyle
his girlfriend killed and stuffed in a refrigerator.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
wow.
that's right.
It's
A
named
Green
after the trope
Lantern?
for motivating a male character by the death of a female character who's close to them, thus relegating the female character to plot point rather than character in her own right. Gail Simone wrote a whole bunch about it. Sorry, I'll stop.
That was actually pretty interesting.
That sounds like it should be in Dexter or something.
I think my
Just,
favorite
just,
use
Oh,
of
just
it
God,
is
Google
movie
Mr.
women
Heaven.
in refrigerators. You'll find out all you need to know. Maybe don't Google search it.
I
though,
got
just be on
through
the safe
2
side.
seasons of Dexter and then said no more.
Okay, so anyway, enough tangents. Powder's gonna be in the bar trying to hit on Blinky somehow.
Yes.
Okay. Roleplay that motherfucker.
Oh, god damn it.
Do it.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
Avoiding the obvious joke, avoiding the obvious joke, avoiding the obvious joke. Okay.
Take it.
I collect stamps.
Stamps.
Yeah,
That's gotta be hard.
old pre-war stamps.
Gotta be a bit difficult to find. I mean, most of them probably in terrible condition.
Most of them are.
Do you have any kind of process to, like, refurbish them or make them better, or?
Yeah, I know a pony.
Really?
Yeah, she's really good at it.
She around here, or?
Nah, she's back north.
Who is this pony?
Why do you ask?
Just curious.
She'd rather not I didn't tell ponies her name. She's that kind of pony.
Well, alright then.
I don't associate with a lot of those kinds of ponies, if you're wondering. Just that one.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just, you do anything else besides collect stamps?
I have a minor passion for geology.
Geology?
Yeah,
Like rocks?
yeah, like rocks.
Hmm.
Why do you ask?
I don't know, I'm just wondering. Not much to do around here, as far as I can tell.
What are you interested in?
Well, I like explosives. I can make some good explosives. You know, you like geology, certain certain components of explosives can be found in rocks.
Didn't know that.
Yes, Powder's flirting is as expected terrible. I see your comments. What did you expect from Powder Keg? It's not like he's Smooth McGroove or anything.
Which is surprising considering that voice.
Where are the southern stereotype slangs when you need them? You're as pretty as a wisteria in May or something like that. Except not in the wasteland because nothing grows out here. Oh.
That's a great pickup line. You're as pretty as a Mysteria in May. Except not here, because nothing grows out here. I did not actually say that in character.
Okay, I figured. Where do we leave off in character? Oh, right.
What he just mentioned that certain explosive components can be found in rocks.
What do you like to explode?
Raiders, mostly. They're kind of a problem.
Yeah, they are. They don't bother me, though.
Why not?
Okay, I have a question. Would Firelight notice what Powder is doing?
It'd be hard to miss.
Okay,
It
he's
would
just
also
gonna
be-
sit at the bar and listen, and try not to snicker.
Wouldn't it also be hard to figure out that this is actually flirting? Because
Yeah,
it's
it'd be hard to notice, him kind of chatting up
I think.
Blinky, but
Roll perception.
Do you really want me to roll perception?
no,
for
I don't.
this?
I don't need you to roll perception on this. I
Okay,
think,
because I understand what he's trying to do, and he's just sucking at it.
yeah. But yeah, you can listen in as you can try not to get too close, but
Okay.
I don't know. They're scared of me for some reason.
Did you do something to scare him?
I don't know, whatever I normally do.
You mean like operate a bar and collect stamps?
Yeah, and study rocks.
Hmm.
There might have been a rock slide near some raiders one time, and they thought I might have had something to do with that.
Did you?
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Now I wanna know.
Nah, it was really an accident. Don't tell anybody though.
Anyone ever tell you you're not much for suspense?
Suspense is overrated.
I don't know what it is, but there's something I like about how blatantly honest you are.
I think you're decent, I guess.
Aww. What a
Now I
compliment.
really want to keep her.
This is the most beautiful, like.
Will
God,
you be
so-
my new mommy?
Did you
I didn't say that in character. I did not say that in character.
Didn't you though?
quick question?
That'd be
Well,
a
you
great
know,
way
if,
to
Did
Did
scare her.
anyone notice what Javolt was doing?
I try not to pay attention to your random rolls.
Basically, Javolt is trying to induce.
No.
Trying to bump Powder Keg into induce accidental Blinky kiss.
Oh God.
So, yeah, Javolt confirmed for fan of rom-coms.
Roll for wacky hijinks.
Roll for romantic comedy. I'm gonna roll it right now. I'm gonna roll 1d20 for romantic comedy.
He,
Did that have any effect at all?
And
I don't know, the way
suddenly,
this is going, it kind of is romantic.
it might depend on Lapis' roll. 9.
9.
Oh.
That combined with Javolt's 19. Yeah, you do
Headbutt.
kind of bump forward and get very close to Blinky's lips.
I am
Stop giving me stuff to draw, you guys.
She
I
doesn't even flinch.
I'm sorry about that.
on that.
Javolt, what the heck are you doing?
I am studying your bar stool.
That is
Oh.
It
very
rotates in a very
odd, but
interesting
also not surprising. Somewhat. I don't know. Now look, Blinky, if you are not doing anything tonight after your shift, perhaps we could talk some more.
I thought you were going somewhere. Aren't you going somewhere?
Not immediately.
You're just gonna stay here for the rest of my shift?
We're still shopping.
Split the party so that Lapis can go on it, so that Powder can go on a date.
Actually, that might
Powder
be
is
a
good at
idea.
this, I swear.
That might be a good
Totally
idea.
me role-playing and not me being terrible at talking to people.
This actually might be a good idea since
Wait,
Powder
why
Keg
would-
and Dr. Javolt are kind of not going to be very good in the Steel Ranger space. So they leave them behind.
that's like several days of a journey, probably.
I had leaving people behind, and I'm sort of not okay with this for a change.
No.
She says, "You're a prospector. I don't know if it would work out.
Ooh.
You're always traveling. Hard to keep up a relationship like that."
Well, I never said anything about a relationship, I just...
Oh.
Oh, so it's just a one-night thing.
Choose your words very carefully, dude. Very, very carefully.
Well, what I meant was, no, that's not at all what I meant. I just...
Okay, Firelight is kind of like trying to hold in a laugh at this point.
You're not going to help him out at all. No.
Javolt
no.
sort of lightly slaps Firelight.
Okay, let me put it this way. I like how candid you are, and, well, I think you're pretty, and, well, it doesn't have to go anywhere, but what if I just, like, bring you stamps next time I come around? If I find any?
If you find any, sure.
Save it.
I'd like that.
Okay.
Way to save it there, man.
And I'll see if any merchants drop off any bombs, I guess. I don't know.
Well, thank you. I'm just gonna go, somewhere now.
Alright, have fun with that something.
Firelight will leave at this point too. You were golden.
Powder Keg is
Smooth.
going to tip him off his stool.
Javolt is going to examine the stool. You know.
It is a
Just
stool.
Firelight will be laughing on the ground. Oh.
So Javolt is going to slip in to where Powder Keg was sitting and give Blinky a look and say, "What do you want?"
He says, "What do you mean?"
Javolt sort of flicks an ear toward wherever Powder Keg is sulking. "What do you want out of that?"
You are really creepy.
Firelight will stand up at this point. He gets that a lot, believe me.
It's the goggles and the nerve
And-
damage. My face doesn't change very much.
Still creepy.
Javolt sort of raises an eyebrow. My point is...
I think I get your point.
My point is that he has yet to express anything similar to what he expressed with you, and I would really prefer he not be hurt by this.
I'm sure it'll be fine, Javolt. I'm gonna try and like. pull-
Are you his dad?
I'm probably the closest thing he has,
Does he know
which is
that?
actually
Oh, dear.
no.
Only in his own head. And I mean, he only thinks that in his own head, and he'll point at Javolt. Come on, it's time for your medication. And
Javolt rolls his eyes. I don't take medicine.
Well, there's
I'll
your
try
problem.
to like lead him away from the bar.
Javolt steals a bar stool as he's dragged away.
Give that back.
Firelight will try to put it back with his telekinesis.
Javolt rolls his eyes. So you're perfectly fine with Powder Keg just randomly up and dating someone without any fact-checking or personality-checking whatsoever.
I am capable of making my own decisions, thank you very much.
No, I was talking to Firelight.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
yes, I think Powder will be fine. Okay,
Sorry, what?
Powder will be fine.
Javolt sort of sighs and says, "That's how the worst mistakes were made. Ignorance."
Uncle
And the
Javolt does not
sunlight.
approve.
No, Javolt approves. He just wants to make sure that everything goes smoothly.
How am I ever going
Yes.
to get you all married off by the time I'm 60?
Oh.
Look, I'll just keep leading him away and stuff, but I'm sure Powder will be able to handle it and stuff. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go rub this in. And he'll go to
Toad, when you
Now,
keep
if you'll
coming up
excuse
with
me, I
t-shirt
need
quotes.
to further humiliate Powder Keg.
Okay, Javolt's going to give him a look, and then he says, to no one in particular, "Am I the only member of this group that has actually had a family?"
I've had a family.
Wouldn't know it to
You know
look
that's
at you.
not true. Flotsam talks about
And
the
yeah,
family.
no, seriously. That is off
Yeah.
And
base.
then he considers his words, and he face palms and says, "I've got to check my memory." And he walks off.
So is this all still happening inside?
Well, the trading post isn't really so much of an inside as it is kind of a small shack with some items there.
Not many walls.
It's a
Yeah.
bus stop.
Yeah, it's a rest stop.
Is there an actual bus around here somewhere?
Not, well, only sort of like a rest stop.
Okay.
Wait, but is the rest of the party getting ready to leave this area?
Not until I find Powder.
You can leave without him.
Where
It's
is
fine.
Powder Keg? Lapis.
Lapis?
Lost him.
Lapis?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute my mic.
Okay.
Okay.
Powder Keg is currently... So there's a building for the bar, right?
Yeah.
He's behind the building.
Oh, good. Okay, so easy to find. As soon as Firelight sees him and stuff, he'll be, kind of, quietly singing, "Powder and Blinky sitting in a tree." And you get the point.
Let's see.
React how you want.
Let's see. Powder Keg's
I'll
current
put you in a
skill
tree.
in that is 14.
You're gonna punch him, aren't you?
That's a 26 to tackling Firelight and holding a grenade over him.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, come on, you don't have to bring a grenade out of this.
Murder, murder, murder.
No, he doesn't bring the
Did
grenade out,
somebody
but he
say
does tackle.
murder?
Okay,
Okay.
Go want to murder our medic.
Powder Keg tackles Firelight as he starts singing the teasing song.
You do not sing that.
Not a fan of limericks?
I'm not a fan of you making light of me messing up.
Oh, you touched
Oh,
a
no.
nerve.
No. You did fine.
Daffy just holds in the biggest grin in the world.
Y'all are lying. I know you're lying. And you know what? Why don't you just screw off?
No. Okay. To be honest. Literally. This is me being honest. This is probably good for you.
Go on.
I think this might go somewhere. I
Throw
just
level.
think it's kind of funny and stuff, considering that I kind of think you're a psycho.
Now, why would you consider me a psycho?
Let's not even answer that question, shall we?
It's okay. I think I'm kind of a psycho too, but don't worry.
Everyone's a little bit psycho. It's true.
It's true.
Alright, well, Powder Keg stands up. You don't
What's that?
talk about this.
I'm not allowed to talk about this to anyone?
Nope.
But-
Especially not Flotsam. She'll make too much of it.
Nah.
Oh,
I think Flotsam has probably already heard of it from some pony.
I
Probably
was
Javolt.
I was envisioning Flotsam just having plonked herself down slightly away from the trading post and sort of playing with Craggy and giving him a dirt bath. So her mind is occupied. She doesn't have to know if you guys don't want her
Okay.
to.
Then not.
it's okay. I swear I shall not tell anyone.
Oh, and Zencon.
Important.
Do not tell Zencon.
Right. Don't tell him. You do realize that Javolt is still out there. I
Oh,
doubt
no.
you're gonna make him promise.
Then Powder Keg runs off. Firelight can even finish.
I am in- I
Okay,
am
so
enjoying
have
this
any
more
of
and
the
more.
merchants, do they have any books on romantic advice?
Javo!
No, but one of the merchants claimed to be a a relationship counselor, a marriage counselor on the side.
No.
Alright.
No,
So,
no,
Javolt-
Javolt, let me tell you something. Come over here.
So what did I miss for a moment
I am
there?
following this all the way.
So
Javolt-
Javolt takes the marriage counselor merchant, and how much does he have to pay?
It's a large sum.
Javolt,
No. Listen to what this
Javolt.
pony has
will
to
you
say.
shut your mouth?
We don't need
How
to
much
pay
is a
for
large
marriage
amount?
counseling yet.
There will be no marriage counseling. What the hell are you doing?
I'm helping you out. Didn't you
Now
want
look.
me to help you?
I will be
You
a plump
don't-
big daisy in the middle of a field in winter before I let you try anything.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to try anything. I'm going to give you advice.
I don't think you have any good advice to give, Javolt.
That is why I hired this gentleman here.
You haven't
Yes.
actually hired me yet.
He's not
What?
going to hire you. He is insane. Do not listen to him.
Oh.
Realize that Firelight did put a lot of emphasis on the yet. Yeah,
Javolt
don't
sort
worry,
of
we'll
rolls
see.
his eyes. Look,
Wait, how can we see you roll your... You keep saying that you roll your eyes and stuff,
okay,
so how can we
Javolt
see
rolls.
that?
Javolt. Okay, sorry. Yeah,
Javolt rolls his goggles.
yeah. They
It's
have.
okay, we still get the
lenses
head
that-
motion and stuff at least. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was a...
Okay, Javolt says. Javolt turns to the merchant. Excuse me. We'll negotiate your settlement later. And he turns back to. Powder Keg
The
says-
merchant just shrugs and walks back to his Brahmin pack.
Turns to Powder Keg and says, "Do you or do you not want a relationship with this mare?"
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But you are not supposed to get in our business.
That this
You
is
do
kinda
realize I
pushy.
had my eyes open during the therapy session
Yes?
when everyone else had their eyes closed.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
cheater.
Goggles. He taps his goggles.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, wait, what did he roll?
Javolt raises an eyebrow again. I'm trying to
Did he
help. If you want me to help in a different way, say so.
I think the best thing you can do to help is to not say anything about the therapy session or this.
Javolt's sort of Javolt's
So, wait,
rubs his
you know what I
forehead
voted?
and says, "You know, the last time a friend of mine held something in, he ended up dead.
I think I can handle myself.
But are you sure?
Yes.
Really?
What I'm more sure of is you doing something here is not gonna help. Best thing you can do is stay silent and to never mention this to Zencon or Flotsam or Tempered Steel.
Wait. You have to say, let us never speak of this again.
Let us never speak of this again.
Thank you.
Are you
Javolt
oh, come on,
says-
you can't expect me not to bring this up again at some point.
Never.
Never ever?
Never, ever.
Oh.
Javolt smiles and says, Very well. I will not vocalize this statement.
Whoa, whoa. No, don't let him trick you. He said vocalize. He could write it down.
You may not write it down either.
Javolt continues smiling.
He's always smiling.
Like,
You
could
may
you
not
have a choice in
do
the matter?
anything that would
I thought he had
indicate the
nerve
events
gas.
that have transpired to Flotsam, Zencon, or Tempered Steel. Do I make myself clear?
And what if they're right behind you?
They're not.
Although, I have to admit, this would be really hilarious if they were.
I'm
On
tempted to
five,
say that this has been all within earshot of Blinky's bar anyway. Because it's not a very large area.
If you guys are with the traders and the rest of us are with the traders, then
They're probably seeing us have this conversation.
So what is
True,
this?
but this conversation is so vague. I'm just saying don't speak of this. I'm not saying what.
I feel like I just missed out on something big happening.
You missed nothing.
Javolt has promised to collect stamps.
Okay.
I promised to collect stamps because,
In exchange for explosives.
yeah. in
Because
exchange for
philately will
explosives.
get you everywhere. No?
So,
Oh.
Okay, well, are we about ready to move on out?
I hope so. I think I've had enough fun for the day.
Alright. Let's go. Just,
I am going to bring this up with Sharper.
Bring what up?
Nothing.
Oh! Wait, so this means we're gonna have more therapy at some point?
More group
Go ahead.
therapy. We obviously need it.
Well, you need to pay for another session is the thing.
mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
we all
it's-
know
On
Alula's
the apps.
Aurelia is going to pay for another session, isn't she?
Arguably,
No,
She,
we're not gonna
she
make her
gives you a
pay
very
for all.
uncertain look.
if she keeps getting tribute from the cultists like this, it will be the cultists paying for our therapy sessions, really.
I'm okay
That's
with that.
somehow appropriate.
I'm probably not going to pay for the frickin' deluxe session every single time. That was
Well,
expensive.
not the deluxe session, obviously.
We don't need food every time. And we're not going again.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was good the one time, but I don't know about anymore.
Well, Tempered Steel is going to start. I mean, since it seems like they're ready to leave, Tempered Steel is going to start moving in the direction of the Forever Sleep Clinic.
Follow
Powder
Tempered
is,
Steel.
Powder is going to hastily follow.
Oh, we going? Craggy, Flotsam picks up Craggy and follows after them.
Do sprite bots have call signals?
Don't
By the
really,
way-
because this sprite bot is next to non-functional, as I keep mentioning.
Well, he does have the MacGyver skill. He can repair it pretty.
Yeah, but there's the function mechanically, but there's almost no software on it.
Hmm.
It's never been in bad condition. It's just that there's nothing on the drives.
Nothing that's actually telling it to
Well, there goes that joke about giving Blinky the phone number.
Mhm.
Ah,
All in the service of a joke, as usual.
How come
By
we don't
the
have
way,
a radio?
Well, I don't need to be concerned about what you were arguing about over there, do I?
No, of course not.
Well,
Believe me, this will not come back to bite us in the flank later.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel good about it.
no, it
It makes
won't
me
come
feel
back
bad.
to bite us in the flank later. He sends an
Oh
eye.
god.
He glances at Powder Keg.
are
Not
we talking about
us.
I
Craggy?
think you need to be quiet.
I think we
guy
should
fights
get
people.
going.
Aurelia leans into Firelight and whispers, "What were they talking about? What's going on? I want to know."
Oh, hey! I never promised to not tell Aurelia. Loopholes.
Quick, tell me.
Powder's got a date.
Really?
Well, not really, but he was talking to the bartender.
Really? Her?
Yeah.
Huh.
Don't tell anyone. Please. If you tell anyone, he's gonna find out, and I'm gonna... and I'd rather not get tackled again. Although it would be really... This would be really fun again.
He's really sensitive about it? What happened?
He kinda struck out.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But I think he might have a shot.
Hmm.
He
Wait,
just needs a lot of.
Hey,
He just needs a lot of stamps.
of course, stamps are the number one way into a girl's heart, of course.
Oh yeah.
Actually, in my
It's
experience,
out.
Javolt walks up to the whispering group.
I really don't want to know about your experience.
Yeah.
Javolt
Wait,
walks back and snorts. Young folk these days.
So, the Forever Sleep Clinic is not far from here. Why don't we pay that a visit?
Yeah, maybe we'll find more
that's where we're
medicine.
headed, aren't we?
There might even be stamps there.
So were you guys saying something about that like non-emotional pony and Powder Keg or something?
No. All that's going on is that she collects stamps and occasionally gets explosives in for the traders. So I struck a deal with her where I bring her stamps and she gives me explosives.
Ooh, I
Javolt.
guess we should keep an eye out for
Well,
stamps,
that
huh?
sounds legitimate. Why not?
Javolt,
Yeah, I mean,
Sort of.
like,
Javolt
people-
sort of sighs again. This is all going to end so very badly.
one can only hope. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, if that giant episode
Okay, well,
is finally over.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the
Aren't
way,
I the
rolled
best at
16
aren't I the
forgive
best
Friday
at
and
flattery?
That was some awesome role playing. I'll give you that.
Awesomely bad role playing.
Tempted to.
Are you kidding me? I had fun.
It was brilliant.
Although I think the whole post, trying to cover up thing kind of dragged on a bit, but
The funny thing is that you all think that was role playing. I'm just that bad at talking to women.
or a guy,
so am I.
or a guy pretending to be a woman.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get a fill-in GM for when we need that kind of stuff to happen.
No. Let's not put too much work into this.
It was
All right.
a joke.
So you head on west. You cross the road and keep on heading west, and you see this medium-sized building in the distance. That's with the sign "The Forever Sleep Clinic."
Alrighty.
Let's see if this place is as ominous as it sounds.
Does it look ominous?
It looks fairly ominous. There are, the windows, doors are boarded up. It looks like it's been abandoned for a very long time.
Flotsam furrows her brow and says, "Forever sleep? That sounds a little bit like what happened in Nidhogg's territory."
That sounds like the opposite of what happened in Nidhogg's territory.
Sounds like
Yeah,
that.
no one slept there.
Javolt picks up a rock and throws it at one of the windows.
Also, thank you, Steel, for being blunt. And Javolt, no vandalizing.
It
What are we
bounces
gonna
off. It
vandalize?
bounces. It
The
bounces
place
off
is
one of
abandoned,
the
boarded
wooden
up.
boards, blocking one of the windows.
There's really
Alright.
not much to vandalize at this point.
Firelight will go and... Are there any doors that aren't, like, completely boarded up?
Not windows, but there is one door to the side that isn't really all that boarded up.
Well,
Okay.
the place looks inviting enough. Why don't we head on in?
Hey, if there,
And then
one moment.
suddenly from behind.
I'm just gonna step aside for a moment. I'll be right back.
Sorry, wait, before we go any further, can Flotsam be passively scanning for traps?
Sure, yeah. I'll just pass perception on that.
Thanks.
Shall we all roll perception then?
Not roll perception. I'll just have passive perception in mind. You're all taking 10.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right, and then from behind you hear you hear someone say, "You're heading in there," and behind you it's Blinky.
Wow.
You are
Wait,
quiet.
how'd you get here?
I
I
followed
assume
you
she walked.
Why?
You must
Because-
really want some stamps.
because you were talking about heading in there, and you didn't even ask any pony about it. So
Oh,
I
yeah,
figured
we
you're
didn't,
about to
did
do
we?
something stupid.
What's
We
in there?
have ended up destroying 2 curses, so yes, we're a little bit crazy.
What's in there that makes it so scary?
I've heard a bunch of stories
This-
about some kind of monster
Oh, joy.
that puts ponies to sleep and then does something really awful.
Flotsam shivers.
Oh, so
I don't think I've seen a pony go in there that's come out.
Oh, wow. Now this is really ominous.
Yeah.
What are the
Well,
odds? Okay,
Figured
wait,
you
wait.
might wanna
Are
know.
there any rumors of there being full supplies in
I don't know.
there? Like, it
Well, I
being
mean, there's a monster inside, so no ponies really looted it, so there might be some good stuff. And of course, all the
Blink?
victims.
Ms. Blinky, do you know what this place used to be?
A clinic where ponies got healed.
Huh.
Grandpa Sleep's a funny name for healing ponies.
I think.
So what did I miss?
Blinky's here
Wait, why?
because
We didn't think
She
to ask
followed.
about the dangerous place we're going into.
Wait, so she
No one
followed
just
us
rolled a history
secretly?
check?
yes, she followed us because she realized that we were going to this place, realized that we hadn't asked anybody about it, so followed us to tell us, hey, it's dangerous in there.
You guys, you know what this means?
Okay,
she
so-
cares.
No,
Yeah. Actually, Firelight will kind of elbow Powder. See, you do got a chance. And winks.
So what did she told
Powder
us?
Keg is gonna do that thing where you shove your leg really hard into someone's nerve on their leg.
Bolt leans into Powder Keg and says, in your opinion, would it be more gentlemanly to fight the monster or just destroy the building?
If we destroy the building, we can't get any supplies.
So
We
And-
want to salvage supplies.
what did she tell us aside from the fact that it's dangerous?
To fight the
There's a
monster.
monster inside.
That
No
puts
ponies
peop-
that's gone in has come out.
and
Has
it's
the
supposed
monster ever
to.
come out?
Well, if I wanted to try and twist words, I could make a joke about how I am not a pony.
Well, neither am I.
Actually, half the group isn't, but
That's an excellent point. We have 3 non-ponies.
anyway.
Or
5 if you count Craggy.
Okay,
6 if you count Aurelia.
No, she's...
no, 5 if you count Aurelia. Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
all right.
Anyway,
Well,
Anywho,
right.
thank you so much for warning us.
you're welcome. I got to go back. My break's almost over.
Well, that was awfully
Okay.
nice of her.
And she just walks back towards the trading post.
Wait, you were here on your break? Hang on. Rummages in backpack, pulls out a sandwich from the therapy session yesterday. Here you go.
No thanks, I already ate.
Oh, okay. Puts it back in the
I
side
appreciate
bag.
it though.
Tempered Steel, seeing what Firelight does, he's gonna take out just a few caps and hold it up before throwing it to her, see if she wants to take it.
And by that point, she's walking away, isn't really paying attention.
don't bother.
Been trying
It's
to
okay.
buy everyone's love.
No,
You
just
can't
trying to
buy love.
Can't buy me love.
buy me
Cats
this
can't
love.
buy me love.
Alright.
Aw.
So you still want to head into this place?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Let's go into the
I have a
dangerous
great
zone.
idea. Why don't we start tearing off boards and windows and start throwing grenades in there until we hit some?
No, because if we break anything important, then what's the point of looting the place?
Did she mention what
wait a
kind of
second.
monster it was, or just that it was a monster?
Just that it was a monster that put people to sleep. Or,
I recall something similar, and I can't remember where.
Okay, Tempered Steel is going to walk around the building to see if there's anything worthy of note aside from this one door that's not entirely boarded up.
Flotsam will do the same, but to the roof.
You notice that strangely enough, it seems almost airtight. Like any sort of spot where gases could escape have been kind of caulked in.
Huh. Well, that doesn't sound suspicious.
Is it possible to kind of break some stuff up to let air in?
Do you guys want me to dream stride in there? See what's in? See if there's anything
Actually, that would be
immediate
a
in there.
very good idea.
That sounds like an amazing idea.
Yes, 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 yes.
So don't do that. Stand here. Let you guys kill yourselves. Can do. No.
No, go check the place out.
It's funny because you
Javolt says, if you're not back in 20 minutes, we'll assume that there's something psychic in there and that it's captured you.
And then leave. I mean, go in
be
after,
like, nope,
yeah.
this shit. We're done.
Well, it's not like we won't try to save you. Well, I mean, actually, if the thing can kill you in spirit form, it's pretty much we're not going to go in and save you because it's probably going to kill us too.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Pretty much. Hey, Spud, with Dream Stride, sorry to go off tangent, but do I lose access to my Destiny abilities as well?
What, like the psychic link?
You lose all utility talents
I know.
other than phase step and haste. You cannot be seen by anyone physically, but may be detected by magic. When the spell ends, you return the point of casting. Yeah, lose access to all utility talents and are under the effects of phase step and haste.
Does not technically say your destiny feature is inactive.
Well, the Destiny features, if the Destiny features include utility
don't-
talents, you cannot use them.
So we
Think
can use
that.
the features, but not the utility talents granted.
Oh,
by Destiny.
Wait, Herb Dirt doesn't matter. It's not my utility talent. It's Dally's.
Oh, is it the dynamic duo one you're thinking about?
Yeah. I was
Right,
just wondering
okay.
if I was going to lose that.
The assist or the link?
The link.
Okay. Yeah, the psychic link. I'm assuming we can keep that going. Can we?
Is it a utility talent?
It's Dally's talent.
No, it's part of my level 4 destiny.
But it's not
Alright.
an actual, utility part. It's just
Then,
you have this.
I
Yeah, the
don't think
dynamic
so. I'll double
duo
check.
can keep their psychic connection.
Woo! Right. In that case, I task Firelight, just tell him when he gets back that he's tasked with looking after my unconscious body.
That's pretty handy, actually.
Alright.
Pretty much. And boop.
Alright, boop. Dream
Raise up.
stride.
And
You have
walk in the
projected,
front door.
you have projected your soul into the world.
Cool. Walk through the front door.
Alright, you walk through the...
Immediately, Flotsam goes, "Are you okay?"
Alright, you head immediately inside, and there is almost no light, except for little rays peeking through the boarded up windows.
Oh yeah, I lose Night Watch. Fuck. Didn't think this one through.
But
Yep,
through the rays of light, you can see what looks like this sort of smoky, gaseous substance, kind of flowing through the air.
What color is it?
Kind of a light greenish.
Okay, I'm like, if it's pink, I'm just leaving.
Yeah.
Would I be able to roll? Wouldn't be Arcana. Would I be able to roll? Would it be Arcana? Would it be Arcana or Heal to sort of figure out what the hell it is?
Um,
Or I guess Perception. They're all pretty much the same. apart
to
from Arcana.
identify a substance identify a vapor from its substance. You'd basically need to figure out if you already know what it is.
Okay.
Which would be history, I think, actually.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Time for that one again. Or not. 29.
Well, 29. You know that this is basically a knockout gas. It's just just powder, chloroform or some crap.
Okay.
Basically, and because this building is so airtight, pretty much anybody who walks in is going to get a blast full of chloroform gas and get knocked out.
Okay. Cool.
You hear something creaking, like
Okay,
something
walk
stepping
in
on
that
the
direction.
floorboards.
Like, go towards the creaking, I guess.
All right. You see some kind of you see a weird pony-like creature kind of stalking around.
Roll perception to see if I know what the hell it is. Or history, either one.
Perception, yeah, it's a little dark, it's hard to tell.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. 19, and I'm gonna chuck a magic point on that.
Alright, it looks like it's a really old ghoul, but kind
Okay.
of really sort of misshapen, and it looks, so there are bits of kind of medical equipment, scalpels and whatnot, kind of sticking out of its body.
Oh, that's a little awkward.
And it's a little hard to tell, but it looks like there's a bit of fresh blood dripping from its maw.
Oh, brilliant. Can I roll Arcana to see if I can sense its soul?
I don't think for that, I don't know if you really need to roll so much. Do you try?
Yeah. I want to see if I can.
You can kind of sense the soul of the pony that was there. And when you do kind of confirm that the soul is there, the ghoul suddenly looks in your direction, in the direction of your projection.
Okay.
And you notice now that it's looking at you, you can see there's a bit of a nub of a unicorn horn kind of sticking up from its skull.
Joy. So the place is full of knockout gas, and there's a random ghoul walking around and stuff with, weird medical supplies and all kinds of random crap. Joy.
It doesn't seem to be focused quite on you. It seems to be looking past you, and it slowly starts stalking in your direction.
Turn around. See if there's anything behind me.
No, nothing. It keeps stalking towards your direction.
I might. Actually, no. I'll just stand where I am and see what it does.
Okay. So the unicorn ghoul gets closer and closer, breathing a little bit more heavily, and then its little nub of a horn lights up with this green glow, and you feel something magical try and reach out towards your sort of soul-like spectral form.
Oh, hell no. Abort.
You abort the dream stride?
Yes, please.
Alright, you wake back up in your body outside the building.
Then
And you hear this sort of howling noise from back inside the building.
What was
Okay.
that?
Well, that's nothing good.
Bad news and bad news. Which would you prefer first?
It really doesn't matter, does it?
Alright, so the good news is the place is, well, okay, yeah. Basically, the place is filled with knockout gas, and there's this ghoul in there that's kind of mutated and messed up, and apparently can sense souls, and I'm not sure we want to go in there. At least not without airing the place out first.
Okay, now how high up are the boarded up windows?
It's just a first-story building.
In
So
which
it's
case,
high up-
allow me to make some structural reassignment. Powder Keg is going to levitate up some C4 and stick it on one of the upstairs walls.
It's not upstairs. It's just one story.
Tempered Steel is going to start
It's a one-story
smashing.
building.
Tempered Steel is going to start smashing at the boarded up windows with his hammer.
I
It
wouldn't
might
do that.
come
If there's
out.
knockout gas in there, it's gonna hit you as soon as you break that open. Just let me put some bombs on here and blow them when we're safe distance away.
I agree with Powder Keg.
Yeah.
We are not going to be wanting to be anywhere near any
You
openings.
really think it's
when
going
we
to
make
burst
them.
out that quickly?
Hells
Oh,
yes.
We don't want to take chances.
And I'm talking about the mutated ghoul, not the knockout gas.
Also,
That
I'm
thing
hoping
still
it's
has
not
magic.
flammable.
Alright,
Yeah,
so Powder
but you-
Keg's gonna set C4 on 3 windows on the lower floor. Then he's gonna tell everyone to get back, and he's gonna stand back with everyone else and detonate them.
In the air.
All right. The C4 explodes, just tearing out this huge section of the wall, and you just see this green gas just billow out and up into the air as it starts to thin out, and you hear just this shriek from inside, and some scurrying,
one,
but
right?
nothing comes out.
I think it knows we're here.
You
Yeah.
hear just something just growling and panting and just.
So we can't see inside then.
You can now. There's the wall's been blown open, and you can see the inside of at least the main room of the clinic.
Are there any large pieces of rubble laying on the ground nearby?
I don't know. It was made mostly out of just standard wood and whatnot. There's some leftover timber, but nothing like huge rubble.
Well, are there any large rocks nearby or significantly sized rocks nearby?
What do you want rocks for?
Why?
We're gonna throw it at whatever.
You can throw a rock into the building, and it doesn't really get another effect except to just get another startled shriek from the creature inside.
Okay, Tempered Steel's gonna start picking up pieces of lumber and that and start throwing it at the noise sound of the creature.
It's in another room that hasn't been blown open.
Guys, is it
Yeah.
just me or does it sound scared?
Anyway.
It's not scared, it's angry, and there was fresh blood on it, and it probably wants to kill us all.
It's probably angry.
You can hear something.
All right, then.
You can hear something metal and sharp being struck against something.
Javalt gives Zenkar a look and he
Okay, we
says,
should probably go
"You
inside
think
now.
anger and fear are mutually exclusive?"
No, but it's definitely more angry than afraid. I mean, it attacked me, it wasn't running away.
Did it attack
Is it
you?
feral?
Really?
It tried.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Do I sound unsure?
Yes,
Is
yes,
this my
you do.
unsure face? Because I
Yes.
am not unsure.
He's not. Javalt, you can tell that Zenkarn's pretty confident in this assessment.
Anyway,
And you're
So-
sure that you're not just jealous?
Absolutely.
Look, if
All
it's
right.
a ghoul, let's go kill it.
But
But yeah,
it's
now that
feral,
attitude's just wrong.
Javalt
Not all ghouls
Why?
need to be killed.
Well,
Just
No,
the
no, no,
crazy
no.
ones.
throws a hoof up into the air and he... in exasperation.
Now would that have gotten rid of all the gas that built up in the building or just that one?
No, but it thinned it out a bit.
I was wondering if Flotsam could maybe use a little bit of weather crafting to maybe summon up a breeze, maybe clear out a little bit more of it.
Ooh,
I don't know
you,
how
you
that
could
would
do
work.
that. Yes.
Yeah, Tempered
It's a
Steel can
crafting
help
time of
if
5
we
minutes,
send
though.
a giant breeze into the building to kind of wind the whole thing out.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. Make a roll to do that.
Sorry, Jawa or
Both of you, if you want to work
Yeah.
together on this.
Let's
Okay.
see. Let's see. Where's that weathercrafter
You're having
ability?
continuous problems with this call.
yeah, I've been having that a bit too.
I hope it doesn't affect the recording. That would suck.
It would.
So it's
Jawa.
1d20 plus the associated skill.
Yes, the skill you chose when you took the talent.
So is it we just doing it together, or is one of us doing the main thing and the other's assisting?
You can decide who's doing the main thing.
What have you got?
go ahead.
Dally, what have you got with your associated weathercrafter skill?
Ten.
I've with my weathercrafter skill, which is acrobatics, which is 10. I've rolled a 16. I have not rolled very well.
Okay, I have a 13
dear.
for my associated skill. Do you want me to? I can make the main check then.
Sure.
I got a 4. I could,
Comes up to 17?
well, I could use my my destiny skill to re-roll that.
Or one of us could spend a magic point. Either way.
Whatever you want to do.
Here, I've got 2 per session, so I could probably better just for me to re-roll at least at first.
Go for it then. Ooh. Oh, nice. Those listening at home, that's one more than he originally rolled.
Yeah, if you want to cast a magic point on that one, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I spend a magic point. We got all our magic points reset right before we left. Okay, yeah.
So that means a plus. So what? The magic points adds 10 to the roll.
Adds 10 to her roll.
Okay.
Or to your roll, yeah.
No, I'll add it to his roll since he got the higher roll. And
so 28 base with a 16 assist.
All right. So with that total 30, you're able to send this actually really mighty wind into the now opened building, and just send this huge cold wind that pushes out more and more of the gas. Not quite completely, but to a much more significant degree than just exposing it to the open air.
Okay.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to clear it entirely. So no matter what, if we step in there, we're going to fall asleep eventually.
Javert holds out his hazmat cloaks and says, "Would you like me to adjust these again?"
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Actually, yes.
So what would Javert have to do to add gas masks to the hazmat
You need
suit?
gas masks.
Well, I mean,
Would now be a good time to start smashing the other windows.
I
didn't think I was going to help at this point.
Hold on. I have this override talent, which gives me basically Magecraft with a plus 30 bonus to...
Oh, right, yeah, that.
So, can I just use that?
Let me see the talent.
Alrighty then. Are you on my sheet?
No.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
going to it now.
Let me just paste it.
Your suits are not inherently a magical machine.
They are enchantments.
And controlling does not mean changing the function
What
of
about this
entirely.
What about this other talent?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would work either.
It's not an ongoing magical effect.
Dang it.
Yeah, they're clothing.
Yeah.
It's far from flammable.
Okay, Tempered Steel's just gonna go start smashing the boards in for the other areas to give the gas somewhere else to go.
Okay. You can do that, although each time you break open a window, you get a little bit of a gust of light amount of chloroform. And you start feeling a little bit drowsy.
Okay, he's gonna stop at that point.
That would be one window.
Wait, how many windows did he get? Just one, or?
It happens every time you open a window.
Right, but how many times was he able to do that before he started feeling the effects?
2.
Okay.
And you just hear more shrieking.
Tempered Steel's gonna back away from the building again.
As you start to move away, a scalpel shoots out from the window you just broke.
Do I have to roll the dodge, or?
Yes.
Is it just straight D20, or do I add anything to that?
It's your acrobatics, I think.
I got an 11.
Wisdom of what?
Lol.
An 11 on your roll?
Well, I got an 11 total.
Yeah, okay. No, you're not quite fast enough to dodge this scalpel being shot out at you, and it kind of stabs into you. You take about 4 damage.
Well, at least now we know where.
Is that before or after? Is that before or after his?
After your resistance.
Okay.
And you hear a bit of scurrying as the thing moves to another part of the building.
So are we now fighting the building?
No. We're not in combat yet. I'm not asking you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yet.
There wouldn't happen.
We got another plan.
Volt is going to examine the scalpel.
After you dig it out of tempered steel.
No,
No.
he's going to examine it while it's still in tempered steel.
Tempered is tempered. Oh wait, Codeman's not here, so he can't have.
Firelight can help you.
Oh, do you want
remove
me to do it?
safely.
I mean, I've got a 10 in heal.
Firelight
And
helps.
plus 5 in autopsy.
And actually, you can, as you're holding the scalpel, your Javolt's Geiger counter actually starts clicking.
Ooh.
Javalt looks at the Geiger counter and says, "Wait, where did this come from?"
Or whoever has a Geiger counter or something that detects radiation.
Am I getting radiation poisoning right now?
Firelight checks it out and you got it out quick, so not yet, but you seem to have absorbed some rads.
So how
Okay.
many? Do we know how many rads he got, or?
Not equivalent to like a couple minutes worth.
Oh, wow. That's a heavily radioactive scalpel.
So that's
Good idea. Neat idea for a weapon too.
Yeah, that is actually.
Flotsam was scouting the roof earlier when Steele was scouting around the outside of the building. Is there any sort of way to get in from?
There was a
above?
chimney opening, but it's been blocked in.
Yeah. Oh well. Although maybe a well-placed grenade, maybe.
Maybe.
Hey guys, can I blow up the chimney?
Go ahead.
Sure, because we're gonna stop you.
so. Would tempered steel has like 2-3 minutes light radiation right now?
Yeah. So now, Flotsam now drops a couple of grenades into the sealed-up chimney.
I'm gonna use one of my sparkle color rads. One of my sparkle grenades for this.
Oof.
Wow. So do I go ahead and roll? Do I get to use my freaking knowledge for that? Will I by any chance?
Yeah,
Or
freaking
not?
knowledge and mechanics, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so that's a 15 and a 5, so 21 bonus in total. No, sorry, 20 bonus in total. I can count. Who said I can't? I'll be right back.
Whose turn is it now?
We're not doing any turns right now.
We're
We're
just
just kind of
Dally stepped away.
I stepped away to roll the thing because I didn't. Well, yes, I muted
Okay.
myself. But that is a
Oh,
33.
33. So your sparkle rad grenade, volatile magical mixture, just reacts very violently and just about blows up the entire chimney, but also creates a little opening from the ceiling down into the building.
Flotsam just kind of claps her hooves together in glee again. Like,
Do we hear another scream?
Yes, you do.
Tempered Steel's going to give a light applause for that effort.
Flotsam will notice this and bow.
Alright. Well, I think we've beaten around the bush enough. We need to go in and give this, apparent cannibal what for.
Why do we need to go in? Can't we just make it come out to us, where we, don't have to go through the gas?
You can drop in another grenade through the what remains of the chimney opening.
Javalt holds up a hoof and says, "Hold on. Can you do that dream-walking thing again?"
No, I really wish I could. I do have Arcane Eye, though.
Ah. So if I were to send my extendo claw in there, could you tell me which way to direct it to grab our friend inside?
Yes, I could. That's definitely possible.
Alrighty
I
then.
think we're using way too many resources and stuff
Yeah.
for something that could be really simple.
Well, the thing is, no matter what, there's residual gas in there, and none of us are willing to experience any gas.
Well,
And
if
Javalt
go in.
claws
how long does
on
it take
his-
to recover from the chloroform stuff?
A
Well, it's
little
been airing
while.
out and stuff.
Yeah, it's still airing out, but right at this moment, there's still enough that it still will have an effect if you try and go inside.
All
we
in
can
favor of
only-
the extended claw plan.
Can we
May I-
try and create another windstorm to...
Dally, what's your idea?
Well, I was just thinking, since Flotsam has wings, would she be able to keep the gas away from herself, or is that too much of a stretch?
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, okay.
Could we try creating another windstorm to take advantage of the...
You've already done that once in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
should do
also,
it again.
again, I think we're dedicating way too much. A lot more.
I could just start chucking zombies in there. They're free, and I can just do that
this than we
infinitely.
do.
I
Or
like
we
it.
just walk in. Well, okay, fine. Just chuck
Maybe
zombies.
we should come back later.
Wait, no, we're being
Oh, no,
Guys.
no, shut up. We're being dumb. Powder, how much C4 do you have?
You've used a
Look,
significant amount of it.
I can't waste more C4
I
on
thought
this
the
building.
idea was to
Okay,
not...
how many small grenades do you have?
A lot, but that doesn't mean I can just throw them around. I'll run out.
That's what we're not gonna do. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna summon a zombie, you're gonna load it down with grenades, we're gonna get it to walk into the building and find the ghoul, and then we're gonna explode it. Problem solved.
How
That
are you
is a
going to
solution.
exploit it?
Alright,
Javolt
I'll throw a couple
says,
grenades
I
at the
would
zombie.
prefer the goal to come out alive, so we can determine if it is in fact actually evil.
I was in there! It's eating people, and it tried to kill me!
Did you
In
see any
soul
corpses?
form.
Not
Actually,
from
good point. Did I?
not from where you were, but it was also very dark.
It was also very dark, and it had blood all over its face.
Yes, fresh blood.
Well, fresh blood means that its recent victim might still be alive.
Which is why we should go in.
Okay,
Just
let's
take
just
it
go in.
out.
Problem
No,
solved.
no, I'm not going in. That is gas. That does something. It's a negative effect. I will not incur it.
That is why I want to reach in with my extendo claw, grab the goal, bring it out, and then
Oh,
How are
Flotsam
you
is
going
going
to, how are
in
you
through the
going to-
chimney.
How are
No,
you going to
No.
drag it out?
Yes, she is.
my question.
you.
Okay, I go in with Flotsam. I'm not letting it go in there by itself.
Thank
Wait,
you.
Fuck.
Flotsam just ran in.
I've just gone in through the chimney.
this
I'm
is
going in.
idiotic.
Alright.
Yep, I'm sure it is, but we need to get things going.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
I guess
Javolt,
Powder has to follow because you're all gonna die.
I won't.
Javolt,
You
ground,
had
yes.
The
No one
Bombi
uses
plan.
logic anymore.
Oh, no.
I know
Had
we
the
did,
bomb
but
plan.
everyone-
Why didn't we do that? Can we do
I
that?
don't
We'll have
know.
to do the Bombi plan then.
Boom, problem solved. So I
Yeah.
spend a minute, summon one with 7 brawn, because, why the hell not? And that's just generally what it
Use
has.
the Bombi to take the goal hostage.
No, how? How are we gonna take this hostile,
We are
non-intelligent ghoul
spending way too much
hostage?
time on this.
Just throw it in. Bomb it. Bomb. Blow it up. Dead.
How
Done.
do we know that
Dead.
it's not
Done.
intelligent?
I've been in there.
Could you
I've
just shut
seen
your mouth?
this thing. It's not smart. It's
You thought this
instinctual,
thing for
not smart.
10 seconds?
Oh
You know what?
dear
You want this
God.
ghoul? You can go. You know what, Javolt? You want this ghoul? You can go in there and get it. The rest of us aren't coming with you.
Javolt sighs and says, will you guide my extendo claw or not?
Nope.
No.
Temper-
You want this ghoul?
And
You
the
walk into the
bomb.
building and get it. Otherwise,
Zombie.
I'm blowing
Laden
it
with
off.
bombs.
No choice.
Going in. Done.
Temper Steel is gonna give himself a face palm and fall over backwards.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Why are
You've
we
cornered.
arguing?
You've got
this
this
much
thing
over
cornered like a rat, and you can't decide on how to finish it off.
Zombie?
I know.
We've already decided. We're not the ones arguing about it. So yeah, I summon a zombie, Lapis or Powder or whatever, chucks a bunch of shit on it, and then we go in there and blow it up.
Okay, so
Oh,
if that's what we're doing, wait for it. Going once, going twice. So
no, it's just going.
okay. The bomb-laden zombie heads inside into the building, unaffected by the chloroform, and you can see kind of a glimpse of the ghoul kind of just lashing out with these really sick-looking knives and just stabbing into it, and that's your opportunity to blow it up.
Well, it goes boom.
It goes boom. The house shakes a bit, and the ghoul is now now in tatters all over the room.
If that was a combat encounter, I apologize.
What?
If that was meant to be a combat encounter, I do apologize.
Oh, no. Not in the slightest.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so...
So, weren't we originally trying to cause as little damage to this building as possible?
Well, that idea kind of got
Screw
thrown
that
out.
plan.
At this point, I didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten to that kind of point where it's just fuck
We
it,
got to
let's
that
just
point
go.
where we're arguing with each other over it. Just do the easy thing and go.
So, are we going to
Alright.
then wait outside with it dead until the gas comes out?
No, we're just
what we're
gonna
gonna
move
do
on and
is
come back when we.
what we're going to do is I'm going to use that away, pinpoint the important shit we need. We go in, we get it, and we leave. We'll only be in there about.
You
10
can't
seconds.
use that away on the important shit you need.
Well, if we can figure out what med supplies we need the most, I can just be like, okay,
You
Start.
can,
You know, it's
now that
there,
the
leave.
immediate threat inside, there's no more sound coming from this building, you can wait for the rest of the building to air out, and it is safe to go inside.
That's what I'm
that's what
saying.
you want
We-
us
we
to
don't-
believe, Spud, not what's true.
We don't
The
need
one
this-
time I don't want you to be paranoid.
Look,
Just take
How
it
is
so
this my
seriously,
life?
guys, it's fine.
just wait for it to air
We're not
out.
playing paranoia.
I think this is one of those times where we've all just been a little bit too stupid with this.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry
we're all-
guys.
Yeah.
We all got each other a little worked up. So let's all just come together, hug, and pat each other on the heads and move on.
Okay, so we wait for
Everybody
the
there,
gas
okay.
to go away, and then we can go inside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not?
Alright. You head inside the remains of the Forever Sleep Clinic.
I searched for stamps.
Can I
Roll-
also
roll-
search for stamps?
Roll to search for stamps.
Oh yeah.
But while you're searching for stamps, you can see there's
Would that be perception to search for stuff?
yes.
I'll be searching for anything of use. But
I will loot whatever dead bodies
Aw,
I can
dang,
find.
I only
There's
got a
anything
12, but you guys should still read the tag.
Hashtag my love life needs these stamps.
these stamps.
there. Tis
Yeah,
true.
you're gonna need the stamps.
I got an 11, so an 18 total on searching for stuff.
Alright. So while you're
23, and I don't know how to spell philately.
I don't even know what that means.
It's
I didn't know that. was a
stamp
word.
collecting is called philately. That's why I made the pun earlier about
Ah.
philately will get you everywhere.
18 to find
Oh.
My dad
scientific
likes
intelligence
stamps.
from the goal.
I never caught that one.
That is the best pun of the night.
Okay,
My dad is a stamp collector, so I have my collection of stamp puns ready.
I mean, I get the flattery, but I missed the rest of the pun.
Right, yeah, philately. Fucking
Alright.
stamps.
I don't know.
So in
Anyway.
the process, you find some of the medical rooms, and you find that there are a bunch of ponies kind of strung up, and some
No
of them,
survivors.
some of them, most of them are dead. A couple of them are kind of alive, but in a coma and with some limbs missing.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Okay.
kill them.
No, we're not gonna kill them.
You're gonna
Just
keep letting them
go
live
outside
like
and lose
this.
for lunch.
I mean, maybe they're missing limbs, but there are. I mean, we have a robo donkey who proves there are ways for them to survive without their natural
Point
limb.
of order, I am not a robot.
Oh, cyborg donkey, whatever.
Well, no, that isn't the first time I've used that term, but whatever.
Anyway, yes, I am taking them down. I am healing them. I am using healing potions.
Alright, you're
Tempered
able.
Steel is going to assist Firelight in that action, helping get down any that are alive.
Yeah.
I'll loot whoever's dead. If there's anything on them to loot.
And I'll be using, damn, wait, I can't use medicinal training or healing hands.
Wait, why not
Because
healing
this is-
hands?
The,
Sorry,
What are the text for those abilities?
gain a plus 10 bonus to a skill check made to remove a disease or curse from your ally. That is medicinal training. Healing Hands is you have gained the skill of a healer and the treatment of ailments has become routine to your skilled hands. You may treat your next skill to cure a poison, curse, or disease as though you had rolled a natural 20. None of them are for actually healing wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, not for the healing of wounds.
So how many survivors are there in total?
2. You do
Okay.
notice that in your search for supplies, there's some Hydra and some doctor's kits.
I'll take the
Okay,
Hydra.
good.
Oh, like hydras?
Yeah, I'm taking the Hydra.
Wait,
What?
Yep.
What
As
Hydra?
in the drug
Actually-
Hydra.
Oh.
Oh, what's it do?
what does it do?
It regenerates limbs.
Well, dude,
We're taking that.
how much of that do we have? How much of that do we have?
I'd say you're able to find at least 3.
How many
Okay,
limbs
we're
are the
using-
ponies missing between them?
2.
Okay.
Okay, so we're using the Hydra on the two
Well,
that are
but we
missing.
have to- Well, maybe we should wait till they wake up and help and let them decide what we want to do as far as regrowing their limbs.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna want their limbs back.
Well,
and the
yeah,
sooner we do this, the better.
except the thing is they're missing you said, wait, how many limbs did you say they're missing between them?
Each of them is missing a limb.
Oh, they're each missing a limb. Okay, yeah, we can just
The rest of the dead ponies, they're missing just about all their limbs. There's just mainly
Well-
a torso left.
Well, the
Okay,
dead ponies,
so-
we can't do anything for them anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
So we can heal their limbs, and then we'll still have a Hydra left over.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm using 2 of the Hydra on them, plus
Okay.
a healing potion. Does the Hydra add anything to my skill check?
No, it just mainly has its intended effect, which is to regenerate missing limbs and whatnot.
Okay.
But on top of that, you're able to. The Hydra isn't totally effective. You're able to. You can use the heal check to try and. Actually, since the chloroform is technically a poison, you can try and clear out the drug from their system to try and get them to wake up.
Yes. Okay. So, I'll use medicinal training.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh no, wait, you said it was a poison.
Yeah. So healing hooves or hands.
Yeah,
Whatever.
healing hand. So that's minus the plus, well, actually that's a nat 20 and stuff. So,
So yeah, you just do that.
yeah, so 43 because that should be minus 10.
All right. You're able to basically bring both ponies back from the brink and in total health.
Wow.
I am getting really good at this.
We have the best healer.
Tempered Steel is going to give Firelight a congratulatory pat on the shoulder for his good work.
Now I wish we would have come in here sooner. Because,
Although the 2 ponies definitely look, when they kind of come to, they definitely look shell shocked.
yeah, they're gonna need help.
hey Spud.
Oh, hey, speaking of things, did we find any stamps?
One thing at a time.
So are they fully conscious at this point?
They've kind of roused and then kind of just passed out from stress again.
Okay. I'm gonna ask if Steel can help me move them outside.
Yes, Tempered Steel can pick them both up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll pick them both up and carry them outside.
Okay, careful though.
Well, yes, of course. Of course.
And, did I find anything searching?
Well, you found the 3 Hydra. You found Doctor's bag with, everything that comes with that.
Okay, I'll make note of the doctor's bag. And
Excellent work, Doctor.
And from Zenkarn looting all of the dead bodies and their equipment, you found about a total of 240 caps. To be split amongst the 7 of you.
Okay.
So that's what?
That's 30, no, 40.
34.2857143.
So 34.
So
Yeah,
that's 40 caps?
about 34 caps for each of you.
Alright.
We'll just round that off.
Cool.
All right.
Sheets.
Okay. Should I also, can I keep a hold of the Hydra and stuff? That way I know that I have it whenever I'm trying to heal later.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can keep note of that.
You would be the most sensible person to keep that.
I'm getting a lot of healing supplies. I'm liking this.
All right. Now, as far as the stamp search goes, you search high and you search low, and just a second.
Are we all being quiet?
I'm just
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I just had to step away for a second. All right. You search like every nook and cranny, and it looks like your search has been completely in vain until finally you check the very last little desk in little reception area. You find in one of the drawers an open envelope with a stamp on it.
Yay!
Of course, it's one of the stamps that Blinky already has.
Oh yeah, but you get different prints of the same stamp, so it's worth having all of them.
You find a envelope with the stamp stuck to it, and it has the image of a blonde-maned gray mare with her eyes kind of lopsided.
Oh,
Derp!
interesting.
Ditzy, I mean.
You acquired Ditsy stamp.
Yay!
Derp, derp.
All right.
No, the derpy stamp is where her eyes are lopsided in the other way. This
Okay.
is the Ditsy stamp.
Spud,
Yes.
can I check over the dead bodies? Not to loot them, though. I mean, if there's stuff to loot, I'll take it. But more as to check how, like, the limbs were taken off.
Looks like they were done using the surgical tools available in the clinic.
Huh.
I still think the ghoul was trying to make a friend.
You found a way to make the creepy situation in my head even creepier. Thanks.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Wow. Yeah.
See,
Yeah, I
in
don't feel
character,
bad about
I'm
killing him.
outside throwing up
Okay,
my lunch.
so
Out of character, I'm just cracking jokes.
while Tempered Steel is waiting for the two live ponies to wake up, he's gonna try and dig graves for the dead ones.
Okay, you can do that.
You're outside, Tempered Steel?
Yes, he's digging
Yeah,
graves
he took the
outside.
ponies outside.
While he's
Yeah,
waiting,
I'm gonna-
while we're waiting for those two to wake up, he's digging graves so we can bury the dead ones.
Flotsam has been, after she kind of threw up from seeing the dead bodies and the limbless ponies, had been kind of, sitting on what was left of the roof, just getting a bit of air. So if she sees Tempered Steel come out, she's gonna come over, Steel, what you doing?
The dead, we have two survivors, but the dead ones still need a proper burial.
Oh, and
Can I help,
Firelight's
Dave?
gonna be keeping an eye on the.
What did Flotsam say?
Can I help dig?
Of course.
And she will do so.
And Firelight will keep an eye on the two alive ones.
Tempered Steel's gonna dig individual graves for each of them, but he's gonna place them as close together as possible.
All right.
Man, Hydra is impressive stuff.
Yeah, when it works and it doesn't mutate you.
Oh, good. Ooh, good point.
Wait, what kind of mutations does it cause?
Well, I mean, you have to take a lot of it before it starts really mutating you, but well, let's just say ugly stuff.
Multiple limbs and stuff like that.
And not really anything cool either, just all grotesque.
Yep.
Growing a third arm out of your stomach.
Yeah, something like that.
Wasn't
Suddenly
that a
I'm
question on the goat? Anyway.
Yeah, actually, it was a question on the
Although
goat.
Powder Keg could use it.
No, I don't need it. I really don't.
But I thought you wanted your eye healed.
Oh.
Except it'd probably come back as like horribly grotesque.
Like a hoof growing out of your eye.
Spud did say Powder could have kept some of the powder, but then I was like, no, the people in the party would get all like mad at him for doing
Yeah.
that.
You should
It's
you should
selfish.
use the Hydra. We believe in your ability not to get mutatedly messed up.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
watch my
Or-
eye just become grotesque and awful.
So
Or
nothing's
you could-
It
changed.
would be far better if we saved it for an actual emergency.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, you could just wait until I'm level 7 and I have a free magic point. Cause I have, I forget what the ability was called, but I can regrow pretty much, I can fix a body. Like, if there's a completely missing limb, I can regrow it. Including eyes, I'm assuming.
And then Firelight becomes OP.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then summer arrives and he has to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
how many dead ponies were there in there?
6.
Lots?
Okay.
Oh, only 6.
Well, yeah, 6, which was a fair amount, yeah.
So,
You can tell
Oh.
that there were others that were kind of in smaller chunks, kind of disposed of.
No,
nothing
actually-
worth burying.
Not really.
Firelight, I'll actually suggest, Steel, you might consider just having a funeral pyre for them. It'd
I've
probably
already-
be a lot.
Has Steel dug the graves already, or?
Yeah, he's been kind of digging.
Well, I've already got the graves dug. I might as well finish the job.
I wouldn't think it's been actually that long. Do you know how long it actually takes to dig a grave?
A fucking long time.
Yeah,
That's
Like
cool.
hours
Oh,
yeah.
and hours.
Alright, so, yeah, he's just been getting started then.
We might just want to do a funeral pyre for them.
well, I suppose we can do it that way.
I'd say do it. We wanna honor them, but, like, it'll take so long to dig all them graves.
Maybe once we're finished getting everything out of this place, maybe we should just burn this building to the ground.
I'm kind of okay with that.
I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Hey, when these guys wake up, Flotsam gestures to the two unconscious ponies. Are we gonna take them back to that trading post?
Most definitely. And from there, I'm not sure, because they're probably going to need... Actually, I would like to take them back to Gold Rush, because they're
Yeah.
probably going to need therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't just immediately wake up and act completely fucking insane.
I'm gonna do it. Bye, buddy guy.
So,
Yeah, that was not me.
I have no idea what that was.
Anyway,
So, did Tempered Steel searching the building, did he find anything of use? Or everything pretty good?
you've just about, picked the useful stuff clean.
Well, what kind of medical tools are all the medical stuff irradiated?
Yeah.
Okay, so nothing worth taking there.
Oh.
Okay, so nothing worth taking.
Yeah.
Alright, Tempered Steel will carry the bodies out of the building. And he'll lay them down, kind of in a row. And he'll do it away from where the two, living ponies are so they don't freak out when they wake up from that.
Okay.
Oh, and then,
Alright.
then he will, start, taking wood from the wreckage, and if he needs to, breaking apart the building more for more wood to try and build an impromptu funeral pyre out of it.
You can do that.
Okay, yes, he will start wrecking the building apart to build funeral pyres for them.
Yeah, just a bunch of the spare lumber you can grab.
Right.
Oh, and Flotsam's question and stuff. What is my estimation on, like, how long until they wake up?
Not much more, not almost an hour.
Okay. Yeah, they'll probably be up in about an hour. Though, how they're going to, react when they wake up, is probably not going to be good.
No, I guess not. Still, Really good that you managed to save them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Firelight, can I ask you
Yes?
a personal question? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't wanna, but
You can still
why did you
ask.
become a medic?
Well, when I joined the followers, it was pretty much the only thing I showed any skill at all.
Hmm.
At least
So
with,
it's just...
yeah, it was just, I wasn't very good at medicine even to begin with, and everything else that the followers tried to teach me, I was still really terrible at.
So the followers, they're the ones who, like, fix ponies up and stuff, right?
Well, yeah, they heal everyone, but they also go around, teaching, helping out communities and stuff, teaching people about medicine, agriculture, anything that's really will help better the wasteland.
That's a really good thing to do.
I've had
Yeah.
some run-ins with the followers. Most of them fairly decent.
Yeah. Some of them, I admit some of them are a little naive, but they're a good
So
bunch.
you joined them because you wanted to be a medic?
Oh,
Or help in general?
well, I kind of joined them after, I was really badly injured, and these two that were in the city I was in, brought me to their headquarters to help patch me up. And, I was kind of reluctant at first, but, I agreed to stay there, and, yeah, and from there it just, I was originally just a bodyguard for them, because none of them really knew how to fight at all. They were hilariously under-equipped for that.
Oh boy, you need to know how to fight out here.
Yeah. I eventually decided to try taking on, well, actually, they decided that I needed to be taught something. I didn't really, I wasn't much of a learner.
Well, you learned a whole bunch. It's really good that
Yeah.
they started teaching you. I mean, look at all the lives you've saved. And that's just while you were with us.
Yeah. Lots.
You sound
Lots of fun.
unconfident.
I've saved, plenty of folks.
Oh, you're thinking about Flotsam trails off.
Yeah, I can guess who you're thinking of now.
I'm sorry. My dad, I just wanted to let you know that I used to get a little bit homesick, and, well, I feel a little bit better having you around, because you remind me of my dad. He's a medic, and one of the reasons he became a medic was because he lost someone he loved, and that made him want to save as many lives as he could, and I guess you just make me think of him a little. And I just wanted to let you know I'm glad that you're here, helping to look out for us and stuff.
Thank you. And, yeah, I guess I'm kind of glad I'm here too. Better than the alternative I had, but...
Yeah, what was with that pony anyway? He looked like a businessman. What was he doing with raiders?
I think it was just a very bad businessman. Or business pony.
Weird.
Yeah. And also, you kind of remind me of someone too.
The little one?
Yeah. Her.
I hope that doesn't hurt.
No. You were actually about her age and stuff when I first met her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those two were the ones that saved me.
What were their names?
Greenhoof and Daisy.
Those are good names. They're plant names. They help
Yeah.
things grow.
Yeah, they were gardeners. They went around from place to place with the followers, teaching people about agriculture and just growing things in general.
My family all have plant names too.
Aw.
Yeah. Not as much into gardening though.
Oh. Well, that's a little funny. Why have the plant names then?
I don't know. I think it was aspirational or something. I mean, they help things grow in their own way. Just not literally, you know?
Yeah. It's more of a metaphorical thing.
Yeah, like my dad's called Oak, and he's really strong and reliable. That kind of thing.
Yeah. Sounds like good names.
While we've been talking, I'm assuming that the funeral pyre is being put together?
Yeah. Actually, at this point,
Sorry,
I
I hope
figure
I didn't,
it's been burning for a while now.
Oh, we already lit him up?
Yeah, sure.
And Aurelia got
just to hurry things along.
For fire breathing, right?
Yeah. And Aurelia is just this whole time she's just like, well, another day, another abomination.
Does anyone want to light the building on fire?
Ooh, me? Well, sort of. Do you really need to?
Have fun.
I don't know.
There's no reason to keep it around.
Well, someone might shelter in it. I mean, all the gas is gone now, right?
I'm feeling more like we should just get rid of it.
Well, whatever you guys think.
Man, Firelight probably I feel conflicted about this and stuff because on one side, everything, Firelight.
Nobody burns it. I'm gonna start taking my hammer to it.
Oh, come on.
You've taken your hammer to it plenty. Do you really need to wipe it off the face of the earth?
This is what steel does.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what steel does.
I'm fully okay with absolutely just annihilating this building. It's not like it's been doing anything useful.
Yeah,
well,
it's a pretty
later.
evil building.
Yeah,
see, the thing
buildings are hard to come by in the wasteland.
We've taken everything worth taking, and everything else in it is radioactive or filled with, like, gas.
Yeah, but it's not going to do any...
I suppose when it's
leaving it there isn't going to do any harm, though.
Standing.
Destroying it will make me feel better.
Okay, we'll come to a compromise. You guys will blow up half the building, and then we'll leave the other half standing.
Only if we get to blow up the front half of the building.
Tempered Steel's just gonna break down the rest of the boarded windows.
No, well...
What is it with you and windows?
No, they're just
easy
to smash in.
While I'm all for destroying a building, there's really not much point to it.
Yeah.
Do we really want to waste the time?
Yeah, the only reason I can see to burning down the building is it would make a really pretty fire, but it's not really necessary.
How are the unconscious ponies looking?
Oh, they're starting to come around now.
Oh.
Okay, guys, no arguing while the ponies are waking up.
Hey, quick question.
Don't want to be puzzled.
Side note: can we see the Ministry of Image Intelligence from here?
Or
whatever.
You can kind of see some signs of some rubble up in
So it is
far
completely.
distance.
So it is completely wrecked.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the unconscious ponies we rescued, then.
Yeah, they're coming around though. They're not really saying much, just thanking you for rescuing them.
No problem. Is there anything else wrong? Do you feel okay? Mostly just...
No, they don't seem to report any other sort of injuries or anything. Though they do vividly recall the monster inside, cutting them up for food. So.
Well, that thing won't be bothering anyone else anymore.
We blew it up.
And they're definitely grateful for that.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll do you need any more help? Where are you from?
One of them says he's hungry.
Okay, food.
Aha! I have a sandwich. I produce the sandwich from my saddlebag, and I give it to the hungry pony.
All right. He splits it with the other one.
Oh. All right.
If you're feeling strong enough to... Sorry.
Where are you from?
They're just kind of munching and staring off into space right now.
Oh, okay. Let's just let them eat.
All right.
But anyway, yeah, I'll just let them eat and stuff. Going to try and continue talking to them.
They're not really all that conversational.
Hey, whenever you guys are feeling well enough to, move, we can take you to the Dine and Dash, just over there. She kind of points in that direction.
All right.
That is, if you need help getting over there, if that'll work for you.
That they would appreciate the assistance. Yeah.
There's food and basic supplies.
If you need anything more permanent, there's a town up the road. Gold Rush. You heard of it?
One of them nods.
They've been having some new arrivals lately, so there might be a little bit of a backlog on building new buildings, but I'm sure Hammer and Nail can handle a few more.
We're just gonna make Gold Rush the biggest town in the wasteland by the time we're done.
Yeah.
Well, the more ponies they have in town, the better defended they will be against potential raider attacks.
Every dejected pony we find, everyone we save, send them to Gold Rush.
Well, when
we find Skyfall, then we can send them there instead.
Once we have a permanent home in Skyfall.
Then then once we get into the Ribcage era, we can send people over there.
Yeah, we have to have a home in each town. Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to start moving?
Well,
Yeah.
what time of day is it then?
Well, I mean, it was kind of midday-ish when you left Gold Rush, so now the sun's starting to set.
How long would it take us to get to the Shiny's rest stop?
Not too long.
Then
Okay.
we'll head there.
Yeah, head back to the road and use the road to get to Shiny's rest stop.
Oh, did
wait.
I call it the wrong name? My bad, sorry.
Wait, before we leave the two runners and stuff, I'll give them the 34 caps and stuff to help them with costs of getting back to Gold Rush and food.
They kind of want you to get them at least as far as the trading post first.
Okay, yeah, let's.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We'll
it is
take them.
Dine and Dash.
We'll take them to the Dine and Dash first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tempered Steel will give them 24 caps.
Okay. They now have a total of 58 caps.
Yeah. Oh, Flotsam will give them 100.
158. Quite good.
Okay, so from Dine and Dash, we can head on down to the rest stop.
So you head on over to the Dine and Dash.
And Powder goes and finds Blinky.
Look what I found!
She's basically alternating between resting her head on her hoof and then looking over at a clock.
Well,
Oh,
I
hello
brought
again.
you a stamp.
Oh, what stamp is it?
Oh,
She
it's got
kind
some.
of she perks up a little bit.
It's got some gray pony with weird eyes.
Oh, she rests her head on her hoof again. I've got 7 of those.
Aww.
Can I just roll a perception check just on the stamp to notice if there's anything unusual about it, like the any kind of printing thing or any kind of postmarked, like maybe it was sent through an obscure town or something. Can I perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so dreamy, you guys.
Flotsam's trying to be your wingman.
Well, I do have wings.
Well,
I got a
that's
25.
All right. It was a little hard to tell because the stamp was kind of old and there was some dirt and soot on it. But when you kind of rub over the top of the stamp, you kind of clears away, and you notice that it's kind of a little weirdly shiny in a way. Like when you tilt it in the light, it kind of shows different colors.
Oh, hey, this one's a gloss, not a matte. Do you have a gloss?
She perks up at that and kind of
It's a
gestures
shiny
to show
Pokemon.
her the stamp. Show her the stamp. Ugh.
Powder hands it to her.
She looks it over
That's-
and
Hoofs
nods.
it to her.
Yeah, hoofs it. Yeah. Her expression doesn't seem to change, but she nods and says, "Didn't know they made a holographic stamp. I've never seen one like this before."
Lapis
Well,
only
that's
gets
good.
the best.
Did I say lapis?
I bet it'll look
Powder
real
only gets
nice
the
in your
best.
collection.
Sorry.
Yeah. Who knew? Right in the house with the monster in it.
Yeah, we killed that monster, by the way.
Blew it up.
Just
Yeah, turned out to be a ghoul.
Mm.
Feral ghoul of some sort. Was chopping up ponies in there, using Hydra to regenerate their limbs and eating them.
Flotsam shudders
That
again.
sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, it was a little disturbing to say the least.
Yes, I'm quite disturbed by that.
We can tell just by looking at your blank face.
Well, you must be pretty brave for taking that on.
Oh well. When you
I
kill
wish-
2 dragons, it's really not much to deal with it.
Ooh, nice. Just dropping that into the conversation like that. Like, okay, no
Smooth.
big deal, but
I wish Firelight was here, but he's probably still with the 2 survivors.
Well, thanks.
oh,
Well, you're
kill
welcome.
2 dragons. Okay.
I'll best be going now.
Do you still want explosives?
Well, yeah. If you have any.
Trader came by with some dynamite.
Well, that sounds mighty nice.
She reaches under the counter and hands some of the sticks of dynamite onto the counter.
Thank you very much.
He nods. You're welcome.
Alright. I'll be heading out now.
Okay. See you around.
See you.
Flotsam is just kind of bobbing along after him in midair, going,
We're headed down to Shiny's rest stop now.
Well, after we
Did I-
set up,
Well,
crap, did
yeah.
I cut out?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
bobbing along after following Powder.
But, Flotsam was saying, so you get shiny stamps and turn them into explosives? That's awesome.
Yeah, explosions, that's what I wanted.
Wait, Powder Keg, do you have a thing for that one, for that pony?
No, it's just explosives. Look, dynamite.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
dynamite in ages.
Look, I'm not gonna get on your case about it. It just looked like you were trying to.
No more talking about it, let's go.
Well, you're gonna.
Oh,
You're lucky
by the
Flotsam's
way,
so oblivious.
you hear behind you, and Blinky's behind you.
Yeah?
Man, she is really good at that.
My
Yeah, I'll say.
my shift's over.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
I notice you have 2 extra ponies with you.
Yeah,
Need help getting them settled?
yeah, we do.
Javalt suddenly stops and says, "Wait a minute. Do you even have shifts at that trading post?"
What?
I mean, is there a formal shift schedule at a trading post in a post-apocalyptic wasteland?
I'm sorry, I have to share something real quick. I love Broken Logic's comment. Dropping them hints like a stealth bomber. Thank you.
That is pretty beautiful.
Oh.
So Javalt has suddenly realized that why are there shifts at a post-apocalyptic trade points?
I recommend
Because
not
there
thinking
has
about
to
it.
be some kind of order, darn it!
Because that's sort of how things work in Fallout.
The implication
Anyway,
was
Blinky-
that
Blinky
Blinky was
says-
making up the whole shift thing.
Yeah, Blinky says.
Blinky says one of the merchants is heading back up towards Gold Rush. Those 2 can go with them. They'll be
Oh,
protected.
good.
That
I
sounds
assume
good.
Firelight's with them at this point and stuff since he was with the survivors. But that's thank you. That's very good of you.
No
Wow.
problem.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you
Newbiespud,
for saving them.
do they have names? If
No,
they don't have names, it's fine. I was just
They-
wondering.
They don't.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay. So, I guess.
Also, I wouldn't mind going out sometime. Maybe dinner. I don't know. Just whenever works for you.
Dinner.
Firelight is
That
avoiding.
sounds. That
She
sounds
did say
nice.
this while all the party was in earshot, by the way.
Firelight
Wait, we are or
avoiding,
aren't here?
smiling still.
are.
Javalt pushes him forward and says, he says yes.
Look,
Yeah.
Perfect, if you have a thing for her, just say yes.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd really enjoy that.
Okay. Tonight or maybe later?
Powder Keg looks back at the group.
Well,
Why
maybe
not busy?
Maybe you could meet the rest of us at Chinese rest stop.
Firelight will be like, giving shooing messages and stuff like, go for it, go for it.
Sure, let's have some dinner tonight.
Alright.
Yeah, we can go ahead to the Chinese rest stop and we'll meet you there.
Okay.
We're at Chinese rest stop.
No,
No,
you're
we're
at
at-
the
No,
Dine
we're
training
Dine
post for
Oh,
Pete's
okay.
sake.
Okay,
Alright.
that's right. I got it mixed up. So yeah, Powder Keg goes off with
With Blinky.
Blinky.
Flotsam just kind of looks around at the others and then, like, at the retreating forms of Powder and Blinky, and then back to the others, and it's like, wait, does Powder Keg have a girlfriend now?
I think he does.
Aww.
I know.
Maybe he'll make him mellow out a little.
I hope so.
It probably won't.
The exact opposite effect.
One can hope.
Dear God, if
Oh
they
my
break
God,
up,
you guys,
all
you know
Raiders are
what's gonna
screwed.
happen? You know how Powder Keg has this insane desire to kill all the Raiders? He will now have the insane desire to kill all the Raiders and take all the stamps.
And then we'll find out there's a group of raiders that has a collection of stamps.
The poor bastard.
Meanwhile, off screen, I can only imagine this dinner involves a lot of Powder Keg feigning interest in her stamp collection while eating dinner with her.
And
Or
this,
awkward silence.
This
And then
one,
she-
this
and
one,
then-
I got in New Ponyville.
And then she feigns collection in his interest in explosives.
How many explosives do you have?
I have more stamps than that.
Love.
I have a
We'll send
lot
my
of
stamps to blow
explosives.
up.
Meanwhile, with the rest of the party,
So do we want to wait for him and stuff, or like just
Well,
go
let's-
without him?
We'll wait for him at the rest stop.
Well, yeah. How far is it? Like,
It's a little ways down south.
okay, can we
It is
trust him?
nighttime.
The trading post is about halfway between Gold Rush and Shiny's rest stop.
Okay,
So it'd be morning by the time you got there.
Would it?
No,
Would it?
it'd just be late night.
okay. So do we want to like? I guess it depends on whether or not do we trust Powder not gonna get in trouble between here and Shiny's rest stop.
Not in the slightest, but we're gonna
No!
not in the slightest, but we're gonna let him do it anyway. Because if we hang around here, something's gonna go wrong with his thing, and we don't want to get involved.
Oh, okay.
I'm convinced by your meta.
This is what happens when Spud introduces a character similar to one of my favorite characters from this season of MLP.
That
Find
was
a way to
introduced
ship my
like
character.
2 weeks ago.
Yes,
Dude, not just your favorite character. Mold Pie is best pony.
she is. She really is.
I still don't understand what the big. Never mind. I'm not gonna get.
Oh, don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm
Let's
gonna
not start
fight
that
anyone who says
conversation.
Yeah. So anyway,
So
we're all going to the next rest stop.
All right. We're just fast forward since we're coming up on session end. When you get to Shiny's rest stop, it's this kind of somewhat large kind of parking complex, but it looks completely abandoned.
Is this a place that we could basically set up camp for the night?
Yeah, there's a building with some cots that you can use. Looks like someone's kind of set it up as a public, I don't know,
Rest stop.
rest stop. Yeah.
Guys, look, sleepy things. Flotsam may or may not be a little bit tired.
Tempered Steel's going to search the area for anything useful that isn't needed there. And I got a 14 total.
It doesn't seem like there's anything worth looting. It seems that plenty of ponies have been here even recently.
Okay. We should probably have at least one or two ponies, one or two individuals taking a watch at a time, just to be on the safe side.
I can just set up a perimeter alarm.
Well, I suppose that works too.
I'm a growing filly. I need my sleep.
Actually,
Not that I'm tired.
Firelight will stay up and stuff. We forgot to ask Powder if we should wait up for him.
Nah, he'll be fine. I don't think he's coming back tonight.
I'm just imagining him sort of coming in, just kind of singing to himself or something. Obviously, that wouldn't happen, but it's an amusing mental image.
All right, you're gonna set up Zenkarn. You're gonna set up a perimeter.
Arcane Line? Yeah.
He's probably playing a song for Blinky right now. A song to which she is probably enjoying, but showing no outward signs of enjoyment to.
Just to be on the safe side,
You are my stamp.
until for the time being, Tempered Steel's going to sit at like the outside edge of the rest stop to keep watch, so that if something does happen that they need to attend to, he can try and get out there.
All right.
Okay. Firelight will still stay up and stuff for a little while.
Okay, and I think that's what we'll call it for tonight. We may or may not find a different opportunity to figure out exactly what happened during the day.
Yeah.
Maybe, sometime next week.
What?
We'll figure it out. But for now,
We'll learn what Powder did.
This has been Fallout is Dragons.
Join us next week when we find out what happened on Powder's probably incredibly awkward date.